Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to an FTG live series here at Thornton Farm. Dairy Part 1. Just going to let you know right here off the top. We got a few things going on that's going to be a little bit different in the stream and what's kind of, I just want to set a few things up as you're kind of looking, so especially new guys that are here, especially anybody that's just kind of just getting into FTG, kind of see how I structure my videos and whatnot. One of the cool things I think I'm going to start is getting away from the episodes exponential. We're going to run into specific areas of concentration with Farm Sim to kind of change it up, give you guys more of just a full synopsis of what goes on here in Farm Sim World. So right now, actually, we're going to do dairy here on Thornton Farm, and we'll do this and make this like a 4 or 5 part series. We'll get the cows up and going, we'll get all their food, we'll get everything fed, and then we'll do something else. We'll move kind of away from this, and we'll go do something else. Say logging here, logging there, and then we'll maybe come back and say do pigs in a way, kind of like I did in So's Novka series, where we do like 3 or 4 parts. So I hope that's a little more appealing to you, and it gives you kind of a thing to do. So especially for those guys that ask questions in the comments, this is a good chance for you guys to join into some of these things, to go back and watch some of these videos, and we won't call them quote-unquote tutorials since they'll already be here as a part of the FTG live streams. We'll be here and everything will be all in one particular place. So I hope that is appealing to you. I hope you enjoy that. So right off the top here, let's see a few other things that I've got going on. Obviously, we've got donations for everything. So we got donations on PayPal, we've got Streamlabs, credit cards, and also have super chats. So you know, make sure you got that. Another thing I almost forgot. Thank you for letting me have a couple days off. I gotta say, it was really good seeing a lot of familiar faces here rolling in the chat. So special welcome to you guys. I'm going to get to you guys in a second. Other than that, X-Plane, I've just actually purchased 2 of my last peripherals, which was the yoke and pedals that fried last time. So X-Plane is actually going to be starting as soon as I program my behemoth pedestal, which I'm going to showcase here in another video similar to the PC. If you want to see PC specs, look down in the description. I've got those there. If you want to play with FTG, look down there as well. We've got a few things we'll cover in the main part of chat here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming back here in 1 minute, guys. Hey, and what's going on, guys? Welcome to this FTG live series here, Thornton Farm Dairy Part Uno, Part 1, Part whatever it is in your native tongue. Great to see you guys. I mean, a lot of familiar faces and some new names. So, and let me shout out here, Mr. Bangle 7508 here with the sub here right off the top of the stream. It's awesome to have you, man. Let me just get a few welcomes here and a good hellos to a lot of I saw some familiar faces and some guys haven't been here in a while, so great to see you guys. What is up, JP? This is going to take just a few minutes. Spencer, what's going on, man? Always good to see you. There, Kevin, what's going on? How are you doing? Who else we got here? William Berry, what's up, man? He's here also. Philip, what is going on, buddy? Hey, Buckeye, good to see you, man. TD and Cyber, what is up, mate? It's interesting. That might be a little Aussie there coming out. And Chuck, what is up? Good to see you, buddy. Fall Wave, what's up? Jeffrey Jestes, or Jestes, I can't remember. Hello to you, and he says hello to chat, so welcome to you. Justin Lee, Louise Smith, always great to see you. There's Buckeye again, Spencer. What's up, Bears Life, man? Good to see you, dude. That's right, man. I had a couple days off, so it's great to be back in. What's up, Mr. Michael Lee? There he is, Mr. FTG. Well, what's going on, bro? I hope you're doing good. Austin Whelan, what's up, guys? Bien, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenidos. Welcome there, BMO. Hope you're doing well. Austin Feedback. What's going on, man? One of our new subs there, so welcome back to you. Glad you got to check in a second live stream. Thank you there, bud. Appreciate that, Jeff. That's why I do it, man. I'm glad you guys enjoy that. What's the game name? Is this Cattle and Crops? Oh, that is true. Well, it says FS17, man, so it can't be any more straightforward than that. So, hey, what's going on, Harrison? Love the intro. Really nice. Thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Brandon, what's going on? Ryan, spam and chat. What's up, Shrike? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. As always, Ty Gropper, what's up? Or Groper. I think it's Gropper, but let me know. Like my video clips, awesome. Here for another stream. I hear you, bud. All right, so this is just a little bit of a F1, a 411. I about said a F11. I don't know what the heck that was. Man, I was looking at my keyboard. So, if you guys are real farmers in real life and you've got some videos, I really need videos. I've got a couple of good videos that some guys know. Jamie sent me some really cool transport videos through email. I've got a few other guys that have sent, I think Austin sent some really cool tractor pulling videos. I love those. Those are awesome. I'm looking for actual videos of farm life. I've got actually quite a few pictures. So if there's any way you can get videos, guys, send them to Full Tilt Farming. That is at gmail.com. You can send them there, and preferably landscape, which means if you're doing it with your phone, it's on its side and not straight up vertically. And even if it's something else, make sure it's landscape. That would be the best just for a video. But what I'm going to do is compile all these. I'm going to make us a couple more of these awesome intro videos like I did with the gameplay here on Farm Sim. We're going to take those again and put them with some music, put them with some other stuff, and be a nice little kind of paying homage here to the community and thanking you guys for your support and giving a little shout out here before every single live stream and letting you maybe see one of your pictures from your farm or whatever. And we'll set this up so people know that this is people from the community, and maybe that'll inspire others to grow with us here at FTG United. So awesome to see you guys. Let's get cracking today. I'm going to show you at least what I've got. I'm trying to really kind of start something new here with this. So what's going on, Rich Dog? How you doing, man? First time you said my name is Toast. So Ty Gropper. Okay. All right, man. All right. Been pulling and working. I hear you, man. I'm good, Buckeye. How are you, buddy? I didn't miss you there in chat. Let's pack some fatties. Come on, man. Y'all killing me. I'm trying to get you some recorded. All right. Yes, that would be awesome, Jeffrey. Any of that stuff, man. What's going on, Chris? How are you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. Nickel Square just started watching Westbridge playbacks. And I love you. Good, man. I appreciate that, Nickel Square. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. We've got some new names here on the sub list. Now, they're not completely on here, but I want to shout out these names here. I'm not sure if they're in stream. So let's see. We started with, I believe Destroyer LP was one of our last guys, but I'm going to go back a few just in case. We got Henry Watson was a new sub. Clifford Fisher, Destroyer LP, Justin Lee, Braden Schneitker, and then Jacob O'Neill, AGV, Daryl S., Alvin Doe, Justin Chavez, and I gave a little shout out there to Bengal7508. So welcome to all you new subs. Glad you're enjoying the content and hope to see you here in a live stream. Catch one here live with FTG. Much appreciation. Ready to take off. What's up, Justin? Yes, sir, I am, man. No problem, Buckeye. I'm glad you got in. Glad you got to hang out with us here for a little bit. So, not a problem, man. You can you certainly catch up later on. It's not a big deal. Appreciate that, Jeffrey. What's going on, Tyler? How you doing, bud? Let's take us a quick trip here now. Oops, I forgot I've got the long trailer on. No, man, that was terrible on stream. Ah, man, I forgot I had the long trailer on. I was driving the short one and didn't have a problem. Let's see if I can lint this thing back. Whoops. Pulled an FTG. Not a phone down, lost my pulling. Oh, man. Ah, it sucks, dude. We'll see if you can't get some. Justin with the call out on that. Hey, man, it's still on the trailer. We're still rolling. I'm still rolling. No, it ain't pretty, but, hey. I think that thing's going to fall off. Oh, well. Oh, nice, JP. Hey, what's up, Coffee? Man, I saw Chuck's name down there. I totally missed it, man. Boy, a couple trees down there, bro. Oh man, that was great, man. I had a couple days break here. We took Monday off for Mother's Day, so if you're a mom out there checking out some FTG live streams tonight, happy belated Mother's Day to you guys. I should say to you gals or to ladies. Just feels weird. Don't normally find female gamers here on Farm Sim, so yeah. If I call you a dude or a guy, no, doesn't mean that personally. So yeah, we took Monday night off and did a little strawberry farming with my daughter yesterday, and totally wore me out. So we just basically just crashed last night. We were like, yeah, I'm going to bed. I was like, we'll have to just pick one up tomorrow. So glad to be back. It's always nice to get a little bit of a break and kind of run back in and it gets started fresh with some new content. Westbridge was good, but I was getting tired of it, so I thought coming over here is probably my second favorite right now at Thornton Farm. Really like the layout and the look, so I figured, hey, we just come back here and do a little something here tonight. What's going on, Luke Lynn? No problem, Ty. You have a good one, buddy. That's 100 more pull FTGs to go. Come on, man. Y'all have to lighten up here on the pulling FTG. For those of you that don't know, that's a little bit of a. I always have those. Oh, that's not gonna fit. I always have those moments. Let's go around the. See if we can go all the way around the west end up here and see if we can pull in the backside there. I was always something in stream, man. I do. I'm always looking at chat, doing something, and then I come on and actually do something like that. So, yeah, everybody calls it a pulling an FTG. So if you see guys doing that, that's exactly where it's coming from. See if we can make this turn. The only reason I kind of, oh man, and I dropped that. Shoot, this is just not going out good. All right, so that's not gonna work. All right, that is definitely not gonna work. One thing about this map, so I guess I need to get the shorter one. Now I was really wanting to do some bales on this and do some round bales, so I'm actually just going to reset those to the main farm. That's about the only way I can do it at this point. We're either going to have to be really careful how to pull out of there, or we're going to have to back up and throw a punt down the midfield. So, what's going on, Cash Nab? Just joined. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Took your mom out to eat. Awesome, man. That's what you need to do. She doesn't like your Cummins. Oh, could be read so many ways. All right, let's go ahead and fast travel this stuff back down. I wouldn't normally do this, but just for time purposes, it's got to happen. All right, pull the 700 down here. Let's. What else we got? We got a couple other things. Let's just pull all this away here, so I can just focus on the important stuff. Yeah, so 10 meters probably going to have to go. I'll see if the 8 meter works. We got two different sizes here that we got as part of that the Joskin wagon section there, so we'll have to see if we can actually use any of that stuff and make any of these turns, but I'll try to do it unloaded so that I don't wind up doing that again. Got a couple of things. Bale forks, something we're going to try to test out today. We're going to make some round bales. If you're wondering kind of what we're going to run with tonight, we'll make some round bales tonight, and y'all know how I love doing that. I actually do really like doing that, so we'll pull some grass bales, pull some hay, and if we can, I'd like to at least use a few things from the Big Bud pack, the plow cultivator combo. Maybe use it on some of these other smaller fields. We can hire some workers to get some stuff going on that. So that'll be something else to look forward. If you're kind of interested to see how some of that Big Bud stuff is, even on a smaller map, we'll do our best here. All right, let's see what we got. See if we got everything. We kind of got everything, but not really. What are we missing? Missing a bell spike. I do know I want to try both of these. Now I've also got the CSC mod pack in here, which is something that I did a little review on earlier. Seemed to get some good traction here on YouTube. Guys were interested in just kind of seeing all these tools work. So if you're kind of interested in seeing some of these things work with the bales, then stick around, because we're definitely going to roll into that here in a little bit. So all right, let me catch up a little bit here on chat. Award ceremony. Awesome. Well, I hope it's not a mess there, Buck. I hope you win something there. End of the year awards are always good. Luke Lynn, been a while? Yes. It's all right, man. You're welcome anytime to come, man, and you're never required to come back here and show up at a certain time. I realize life gets in the way, so no worries, bro. Not a problem. That's what she said. Just don't pull too many. Thank y'all's votes of confidence there and encouragement, guys. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support of FPG. Well, that might be quite a bit there, JP. So I'm in a large mug filled with tea. I'm going to take a gulp for every crash I see. Well, you'll probably be hyped up on caffeine by the end of the night. And this is probably not going to work here because this one's all... I'll have to reset that too. Dang. There's a few things with this pack I don't really like, but you know, we'll try to get into that. Anytime you reset that one, it always comes in on its bottom end there. So I would have liked to have tried to use some of that, at least use the 10 meter for stacking my round bales up on. But since this doesn't have a turn radius on these wheels, then I'm probably going to have to run in the 8 meter, or we're going to have to run in something totally different. And of course, you started that gum streaming. The dog's got to go pee. So give me 20 seconds, guys. We'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. Nothing like real life getting in the way. It happens. Trying to minimize it, but yeah, sometimes it happens. Pulling FTG. Jay Stang 5050, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Let's get back here on point. Already got to plant corn on Westbridge. Nice BMO. Yeah, man, appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, you guys be sure to like videos. Throw a like up here. Throw a sub if you want to subscribe to the channel. Keep up with great content. We've definitely gonna be making some big moves this summer. We're gonna move eventually into ETS and ATS, and we're gonna be first moving into X-Plane 11. So we'll flying the big birds. We'll do some live streams with some ATC there on Pilot Edge. You guys probably, well, maybe have seen some of those other guys. We're going to try to form up some good relationships with those guys, get some things going. Really excited for things that will come with X-Plane 11. Just a whole new, especially with the new PC rolling in, forging new friendships here in the Farm Sim community. I'm just ecstatic over some of the possibilities that might be on the horizon here for me, as well as this channel, and the amount of people I've gotten to meet over here for the past, I don't know, man, at least 3 or 4 weeks. It's just been unreal. It's been great. So hopefully that all continues and be a nice, fruitful relationships from all that. So I'm really looking forward to that. So channel this summer is really going to grow. I'm really glad you guys have jumped in. Almost hitting, getting really close there to that 1250 mark. That was our next little kind of benchmark there, I guess, as you'd say, about every 250 here to keep things moving right along. Give me something to kind of shoot for. So thank you guys for your support. It is greatly appreciated as always, and I really, really, really do mean that. I really mean that. The dog pulling an FTG. Yeah, I know, man. In real life, it does get in the way sometimes. And, of course, he's just looking at you like, hey, I know you started already, but you mind opening that door for me? Luckily, he's a quick peer. I'll give him that. This is a doggy door. Man, I couldn't invest in the doggy door. I couldn't let him roll out, man. If I let him roll out, he'd be gone. Needed co-pilot. Yeah, man, we got a couple things coming up, man. We'll definitely do some shared co-pilot stuff. I know Ryan, he's big. Me and him go back in X-Plane a ways back. So that's something else, you know, I'm kind of looking into. Doing shared cockpits and doing some other stuff, and maybe even some of you other guys that may be interested in doing that pilot stuff on Pilot Edge or any of the rest of it. Be cool to kind of do some group flights here and kind of live stream it all. So I'm trying to do as much as I can. Much as I can. All right, coming down here, we'll do some grass cutting. I've got, let's see. Let's look at my map here. I've got a few things. I've got 11, 22, 24, They're all grass and meadows that I bought, so we'll be able to go cut some of this stuff. And I think 24 is pretty level because I want to make sure I pick something level that I can go ahead and take all my stuff up there and actually not let all my bales roll down the hill. So I think we'll roll over to 24, see what's going on there, and then we'll get some of that stuff. I got some of the Coon DLC as well in here. I'll kind of showcase a few of those, some of the sprayers and some of the other miscellaneous stuff that's going on with that. But I think, shoot, you know what? I'll tell you what. Might have gone too far on that. What's up, Bass Man? How you doing, man? Let me drop this weight so I can, what's going on here? Where's the 10th local area got placed? That's awesome, bird. Oops. Babe is giving everyone the middle finger. Tell her to put it away. Tell I ain't got time for her antics tonight, man. Just tell her, say, FTG streaming, I had a hard week at work. Say it's time to just chill out, honey. Yeah, I would love to, Jeff. Got a lot of guys here that I know plug in. Eventually, we'll do some kind of dedicated stuff where we can, you know, have some guys in. I mean, it'll be a little bit slow, just me trying to get off. You know, been console here for, I mean, quite a while, man, since the beginning of 15. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of a change. So give me a chance here to kind of work into all that change and make sure I've got all my ducks in a row and I don't look like an idiot out there. Because I guess after you move to PC, people, you know, I guess you're supposed to be a little bit more legit. So I don't want to look like I just literally bought the game yesterday and I'm like, oh, weren't Keno yet? So I'll figure all that stuff out and get at least somewhat of an idea of what's going on, and we'll roll with it. What's going on, Grotobi? How you doing, buddy? How are you doing? What's up, TD? Yes. What's up? Yes, wonderful. Double middle finger back. Amen, Philip. Tell it all, bro. Tell it all. All right, let's go ahead and run to the exciting part of the stream. You guys might want to record this because the awesomeness is about to ensue. Not really. We're just going to cut some grass. Don't get your hopes up. There we go. What's up, Schultz? Mr. 1953, help pushing some silage for FTG. Let's change that right quick. What are we going to do today? How about helping? What are we going to put it on today? Making some bales. Let's change that up because that's not. We pushed silage the other day, so that was our old message. So let's roll something else tonight. Let's roll. We're just going to change this right quick. Let's roll. Help push some silage for FTG. Help make some bales. Now we'll just say cut some grass, because that's what we're going to be doing today. Cut a little grass, make a little bales. Get down tonight, help cut some grass for FTG. All right, got that done. So there we go, rocking and rolling. How you doing, Schultz? Good to see you, man. Oh, y'all probably had to kill each other then, there, Bear. Y'all probably done had enough of each other. Nothing, Schultz, man. Just, yeah, man, just trying to get started, getting a little something new. Did a little, you guys haven't catched the Westbridge stream. We did quite a bit there on Westbridge. Really featured a lot of the Big Buds. If you have not checked out Big Bud, go check that out. There's a lot of stuff in there. Did a really good video there with just kind of the 4-in-1 on the Big Bud. Did a full live stream with pretty much everything we could possibly pull out with the Big Bud, and I really like it. So if you're kind of wondering, you know, what's my take on it, it's 10 out of 10 on that. If they continue to make good content like that for the next couple of DLCs, I think Giants is going to be on to something. I think the key is if they're going to get tractors, they've got to put tools, they've got to put stuff with it so that those tractors and those other things are usable. That's probably the one thing that I think was missing out of the Coon DLC, was that there was a lot of tools, but there's a lot of stuff that we already have. And really, you're paying 14 or 15 bucks for the combination balers, which we're actually going to look at here today, and the square wrapped baler. That's the you PC guys could let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's the only mod that you guys literally don't have. So, oversized lawnmower. That's it, bro. Oversized lawnmower. Got to get it done. Got to get it done quick. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, man. It was a lot. What's tip of the cows. Yeah, it was a lot of silage, man. We put down more than a couple million on that silage payday. Sorry if it was a boring stream. I was kind of a little bit antsy about that, but you know, each to his own on that. I thought it was just important to kind of to finish the series up, so we kind of did silage on that. So I'll try to give every video. So those guys that are just joining in now, kind of said a little something here in the beginning. Of the video here, pretty much what we're going to do is kind of start running each one as a little bit of a mini series. So instead of, we'll call episodes, you know, where we have, you know, 13, 14, 15 episodes, you got to read the descriptions of everything. You can kind of scroll through videos, you can figure out exactly what you want to watch, and if we're doing something, you'll see something like today, you'll see dairy, and you'll see whatever, part 1, part 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll run kind of a mini series of each individual thing that you can do inside of, you know, a farm sim. Oops. So we may do, you know, dairy. We may do a sheep at a certain farm, because sometimes people don't actually do things in certain farms, and they want to say, well, hey, can you do X, Y, and Z at such and such place? And it's like, yeah, I never really thought of doing it there. And I was like, you know, I don't like doing it there, but if you do and you want to watch the content, then my job is to bring what you guys want to watch, which is why I tell you in those descriptions and in the comments and stuff, you guys want to see stuff, let me know. Because it ain't all about what I want to do. It's about what you guys want me to do, because y'all are the ones that are supporting me, and y'all are the ones that are paying to see this stuff, and that you show up every single stream and supporting what's going on here at FTG. So that's the only reason to say that. You guys are, y'all the reason I'm here. So you want me to do stuff, then you just let me know in the comments, and I'll make it happen. Alright, I'll answer that here, Schultz, 1953. I'll answer my favorite thing about 17. Popcorn and watch FTG. We're only going to cut a little bit, Brandon. We're not going to cut a huge amount. We're going to get some bales made, get some things rolling. I'm going to kind of keep time sped up here so that we can continue to kind of keep the clock rolling here. Get the grass regrown, give it another cut, make some bales. We'll wrap some bales. We'll get some grass bales up on some trailers. We'll get them up out of here. So yeah, man, we're going to rock and roll today. We're going to get as much as we can get done today. So. Oh, nice, Philip. I'm ready to get these heifers fed. That's it, man. That's good. Paperwork going to send her away for a few days. That's good, Bear. Well, tell her we all said hey, and to put a smile and turn that frown upside down. And if she's still throwing up the middle finger, then I got nothing else for you, bro. I don't know where Mike is. Mike might be at the Town 2 parlor. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Mike means Mr. M&M, Mr. Triple M. He has decided that he was going to get that tattoo. So I sent him the logo. He's working something up with his artist guy, so he's going to shoot me the design. It's going to have something to do with FTG United and the logo with the tractor and all. So they're going to work something up, ship them. They're going to show it to me, and that's going to be really cool. So. Yeah, we're looking forward to that, man. I'm really looking forward. I can't believe he's doing that, but that's just the kind of support Mike wants to show to this channel. And we've got guys that have supported in all kinds of different ways. I know we've had some really top donators here that have been over the past couple of, you know, these past couple live streams have been just ridiculously generous. It's been insane to see the kind of support you guys have shown me, shown this channel as well. And Mike's getting a tattoo for the 1,000 sub mark, so... just absolutely crazy. I would never do it, so don't anyone ask me to do anything like that. I don't have any tats, and I don't plan on getting any, so don't ask me to do it. I'm just definitely not doing it. Put a tether. Yes, I should headshot, but I'm actually going to cut it one more time. So when I cut it the second time, I'm going to tether the back of it, and that way I don't have these big piles of grass. I would show you what I mean, but I always double cut my grass because that just means this one less time that I have to roll around on it. So Phil's switching on these tractors, the big buds to challenge. I hear you. Yeah, big buds are huge. I mean, they're good on the big maps, and that's about it. What's going on, Adele Bell? Nice to see you here in stream again. I am Great Bird. Nice to see you. it's been a good day. It's been a good week. Got a couple days off here, so I'm kind of coming back here with a vengeance. So if I seem a little hopped up tonight, a little more extra talkative than I have been, I feel like I've got a lot to say and a little bit of time to do it. So yeah, stick around with me. Sit down, hold on, and or hang on, and let's go. That's the DQ Outlaw Turbo. Cheaters never win, Austin. When am I going to play PC? Whenever I get it set up. I've got a few other things I'm buying. I'm going to move controllers, and I've got to get headsets, controllers. I got to get my last bit peripherals, which are just ordered today for X-Plane. So that one's going to kind of come into. So I'll be kind of working with Farm Sim and X-Plane as my next edition, and then after that, I'll be working into ETS and ATS. So another thing that just kind of like struck me as I was kind of setting up here for stream is Mr. Ryan donated wonderfully. I mean, it's kind of, he called it a super chat, but he donated me some DLC and sent it to me as a gift on Steam. So if any guys don't want to do PayPal, don't want to do Streamlabs, but you know, some of these really good DLC kind of come around, I'm going to shoot my Steam info up there. So if you guys ever wanted to like shoot me a gift if you found something really cheap, like for DLC for ETS or something, they had a 80% off sale and it literally cost you like $2 and you wanted to send it my way, that's another way you could help support here FTG. I mean, all that stuff costs money, and if you got to keep up 4 Sims and try to keep everything going, it's going to take a little bit to keep all that up and running. So this is just another way you can kind of help support what's going on here. As always, I say it's not required, but it is always much appreciated. So appreciate you guys' support on that. Yeah, let's do this last row, and I think what I'll do, since I'm not actually going to do silage in the pit. Let's just do some rat bales at first. I don't want to keep a ridiculous amount of cattle on this map just because, yeah, I just don't want to. That should be the first time I've actually used the Silo King. The first time I actually done that, so that'll be kind of cool. Using some new stuff here. Alright, I'll get you, Schultz. I have literally not forgotten about you. I was just trying to catch up, man. Everyone's flying through here. There was parts that I was really looking forward to with FS17, Schultz. One of those things was logging. I was kind of a little bit disappointed with logging and how it came through, but the one thing that I've kind of come across with FS17 that I do like, I do like the extra attention given to animals. There's really, the DLC have been good for 17. I'll give them that. I think for the most part, they finally got a really well working sim that's there. The textures and the upgraded textures and what they've done inside of the sim itself, especially for console, and the addition of mods. And I know console guys always give, PC players a lot of grief and a lot of flack over their kind of, domination of mods and all that other good stuff. But really, the kind of the feeling of the console guys, we really don't have to, they don't have to give them to us. So it's really nice to see them give that kind of stuff and really kind of put support into it. I think it's probably been the best thing about this particular part, and that's the only thing that I would say is the really good part about this. Everything else is general game, is what you would expect in a game to have. You'd expect textures to be upgraded. You expect the tractors to get upgraded sounds. You just expect this stuff to happen. That's what I think us as gamers, we look for these new DLCs, we look for extensions, expansions of gameplay, and I think all of those are valid. But the mods, this being only one of the only other mods besides 2 that allow console guys to have user-created mods, is a benchmark, really. So I would say that would be the biggest thing, a favorite thing about 17 is addition. Because if I was still having to play everything by vanilla, I probably wouldn't still be playing it by now. Be honest with you, I'd have probably already made the jump to PC, or I would just be playing something else until that day came, more than likely. So that was the one on that one. Did I try you try DCS? What is DCS? Yeah, I had to hit me up on that one, Justin. I'm not sure what DCS is. FTG United, that's it, Chris. What's going on, movie guy? How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. She's gonna put a pillow in my face. I'm just keep it camper. Well, you tell her she's gonna put a pillow to your face. Tell her to get her butt out in the camper of the truck. Screw that mess. It's been good, Bird. It's been really good, man. Alright, let's try. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just go cut one more because we're going to need to do silage and some other things on there. So let's roll up to. We got. Actually, 11 is a really good field. It's a really nice little meadow tucked away back there in the kind of the bowels of the map, so to speak. This one's okay. This is 22. This is probably the flatter one. Let's go look at 11. Let's go see what it looks like. It's got a nice little trek up in there. I had to cut the traffic off on this map. It's just too much. Road's too skinny. Tractors are too big. Thank you there, Schultz. I appreciate that, bro. Means a lot, man. There's a lot of really good content creators on here, so getting a comment like that, I feel myself pretty privileged on that one. So, thank you much, man. Nice little pretty roll here through this. Now, you guys, if any of you do like Oxygen David's stuff, he is rolling out a really nice map, Aggravation. Which is kind of, but he spells it aggro, like A-G-R-O, instead of the actual phonetical spelling here in the Americas with aggravation, like someone's getting on your nerves. Which I kind of was like, that's not the greatest map. That's the greatest name for a map. But it actually looks really good. It's a lot of American style buildings, a lot of stuff like that. So it looks to be a really good one. You can check that out on his Facebook page. Just type in Oxygen David in your Facebook search, and it'll pull it up. And I think it's probably going to be one of his top posts or top topics. He doesn't post a lot, but when he does, it's always showcasing some new stuff. So here we are, field 11. Let's roll in here and check it out real quick. I think this is how we get in here. Yeah. All right, so this is good. This is a good flat one. We can roll with this one. At least most of it we can. Nice and strong. Well, that's what I'm striving for there, Jeffrey. That's what I'm striving, man. Everyone deserves to get a hay, and eventually, at some point, you know, I realize it might get a little crazy. It already gets crazy when you got a lot of guys, and especially a lot of active chatters. That surely makes the stream a lot more interesting when you guys are in here throwing questions. And I promise you, if I haven't gotten to it, I usually go back and try to hold conversations as I'm going. So if I don't answer you right away, don't think that I didn't see it or that I'm not going to answer you. I typically do try to make sure everyone gets an answer as long as your question was a valid question and not something stupid. Oh, DCS dogfight. Yeah, no, that doesn't interest me at all, man. All right, see you, Schultz. Thank you for the sub, bud, and I hope to see you in here shortly. I'll put oh, look at there, movie guy. I appreciate that. Been working my tail off. We're gonna pay for the house. The other person tells me good. Oh well, free's always good, man. Always love free. Might have to tell you what, this field's going to be a little bit downhill, so I'm probably going to have to make these sideways. Y'all don't let me forget that, because that'll be the first thing I do is make all these on the downslope. No, I do not farm in real life. I have no idea what I'm doing with every pie. Oh, that's it, Philip. Drool. What's going on, Mr. AA? How you doing, buddy? Hope you'd be streaming. I am streaming. I hope you would be the one that showed up today. So welcome to the stream. And if you guys here and you do like the content, I see some numbers going up here on the sub, but I'm not seeing the thing. If any of you guys that are subbing that have not, if your name's not coming across and you think you may have a private, private counter on your stuff, let me know, and I can give you the setup to unprivate your account for your YouTube so that other people can see who you subscribe to. Unless you want to keep that stuff private, then please do by all means. But definitely does kind of help out. You can actually see your name and anybody else that you sub to that runs any kind of software, game show, or OBS, any of the other kind of streaming software that allows you to see who subs. Your name will pop up on theirs as well. It's just a private setting in YouTube. We can clear that up if you want to. Just let me know here in chat. And we've got a few things here. Obviously, 1250 is sub goal. So if you are enjoying the content or you do like the content, go ahead and drop a sub here. We'll give you a special little shout out here in stream. And somehow here in the latter part of maybe halfway through, maybe in the next 15-20 minutes, we're going to do a nice little shout out session. So if you do want a nice little shout out session, just type in shout out here in the chat box, and we'll literally jump through as many of those as I possibly can in the matter of a few minutes. And obviously, family here, Full Tilt Gaming here on YouTube. Don't forget, you can connect with me on Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook, and you can also tweet me at Full Tilt. Twitter is basically a really good way to message me really quick. I do get all those, to get notified on all those, and also that's pretty much where I get my live stream. I'll send that out as a little bit early, just to kind of give guys a notice that I'm kind of going live, and then obviously I'll make the live, you'll get the notification through YouTube. So 3 ways to connect with me, and that's I think that's all I got on that one. So thank you guys for your support. It's been awesome. What is up, Dr. Ill? How you doing, bro? What's up, Kyle Buckman? What's going on, man? Thank you there, Dylan Fernandez. Helping cut some grass for FTG. How fitting, man. Will we be cutting some grass? Nice, nice. Bird, when I go to PC, we're going to play 4X maps. I'm probably going to play normal size maps just to begin with, just to get my feet wet with mods and other various things. I just want to get into it and just play it. Figure out some of the controllable mods, the course plays and the GPSs and some of those other kind of helpful things. Some of the more make farm sim a little more realistic. I'm kind of actually intrigued by some of those mods and how well they work. So I'll just be trying out as much as I can and find out, what guys would like to see me do on here. Especially the console guys, and trying to keep them in mind and keep relevant content coming out for them as well. So what's going on? Yeah, I think I did say hey to Dr. Hill. So what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yes, Jeffrey's private settings. So if you're looking at your YouTube window, you got to do this on console, I believe. That's why I can tell you. Click on your icon in the top right of your YouTube screen. That will pull up a little cogwheel. That is your settings. If you click your settings, you're looking for the privacy tab, which will be on the left side, and that privacy tab is a little checkbox that says make subscriptions private to other viewers. If you uncheck that box, then it will release your privacy on your account, and you'll be able to show up here in other people's streams, or whenever they're doing something like this and you sub, and they give notifications for that, then your name will pop up once you sub. Good to see you there, Dr. Hill. I plan on getting a pilot's license. I actually already have one. Actually was intrigued to I was so wrapped up in X-Plane that I wanted to go be a corporate pilot. I'll tell this story through X-Plane. I won't completely waste all you farm gurus on it, but yeah, I went out and got my pilot's license, and got a certification to fly in a couple different planes outside of just your normal Cessna stuff. Got a high performance single engine. That was one of them. Then I started working on my instrument rating, and I had an accident on the ground in Charlottesville, Virginia. Then that shook me up enough to where I dropped it. Had a kid on the way, and that was pretty much the end of that. But I'll kind of go through that once I get into X-Plane. Y'all can hear the full story on how all that happened. But yeah, I do still have it, and it's still at least active in my medical. I just don't have anything to go do a couple flights, and I could go fly again. Maybe one of these days, as maybe the kids grow up, get a little older, and I would consider go back out and do it again. But it's one thing to face death and stare it in the eye, and then say, yeah, sure, I'll flirt with you again. It's kind of like that girlfriend that broke your heart and you just never could go back and talk to her again. Shout it out, FTT United. I almost shout it, man. You got a bad case of runny poos? Wow. Oh, man, that's terrible. Hunter, what's going on? Hunter Slingsby. Shout out FTG United. Stand out more. Yeah, I know, man. I would love, yeah, on this map especially, anything, if any of you guys ever done any kind of Oxygen David maps, you know exactly what Ant's talking about. For some odd reason, once this grass grows back, you will not be able to see, any of this it'll completely disappear in this old thick stuff they call the Oxygen David UK grass here. It is ridiculously thick. So actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and push time up just a hair, and I'm going to get some time ticking away a little quicker, and maybe we can go ahead and run another grass cut session here on some of these. We'll pull a tedder behind us. We'll make some dried grass so we can tether that all up. We'll put it all up, bale it up. If any guys are looking at, I don't know what it is, if you're on the East Coast, man, everybody's cutting grass and baling right now. I think it actually kind of got me in the mood. I saw a bunch of stuff, although they had already done it. I guess they got up this morning and did it, and I was like, crap, because I would have pulled over and grabbed some footage for myself, and I couldn't even get any, so that sucked pretty bad. The Hershey squirt, too. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man? Good, Dr. Ill is healthy. I was about to say, well, man, you got a doctor in your name. You ought to be able to help yourself out there. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. We gotta get up sometime, man. I see you on there, but I think you're UK. I think so. I know our time constraints are a good bit different. I was trying to think. Actually, this Friday afternoon I'll be available, so we might have to get up, do a little something. Try to get a couple things going here on this weekend. Trying to get some special stuff going. I don't know how much it'll do, but yeah. It wasn't his out this week. Switch to pouches. Ooh, yeah, man. You don't be sucking on them dry sockets, bro. Oh, I dipped after my wisdom teeth were cut out. Honestly, dude, Austin, you're not going to want to dip after you get your wisdom teeth cut out if it's anything like mine. It was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't have a low tolerance for pain. It's not exactly high, but that one, son, it put me on my tail, man. It put me on my tail. But after that, man, I had no. It's kind of like when you're sick, man. I had no inclination whatsoever to throw anything in my mouth. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I was like, I don't even feel like it. I just want to eat some soup and I want to go back to bed. And then after things were healed and everything was good, then I threw it in. So yeah, I don't think you'll be surprised, man. Your body will adjust. What's going on, Jimmy? I think I said hey too, but if I didn't, I'll say hey again. So welcome. Mike Reed, what's going on, bro? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. When you fly, play the top. Well, no, that'll probably be a little bit tough since since I'll be taking up some kind of a donations and stream money, so they might frown upon that. I might have to pay somebody royalties. Yeah, I'll have to pick some different stuff out for X-Plane. And even ATS and ETS, when I start running all that stuff, man, I'll have to start doing some different stuff. Which it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice change of pace, and really the whole FTG United, man, putting all those games under one roof, a collective roof here under the FTG title, will be really cool. Looking forward to doing all that, and kind of branching out and talking with some other gamers and doing some other stuff, especially outside of our farm sim community. There's a couple guys I got my eyes set on to do some stuff with X-Plane one day, and hopefully the channel grows and it's fruitful for the both of us to do. But even doing that to ATS to ETS stuff, I mean, just the sky's the limit with Sims and YouTube and all the other good stuff that's coming up now. So hopefully continue to bring others here under this banner. So hopefully you guys will check out some other stuff, and as well I'm hoping that some of those X-Plane guys that come into the channel because of X-Plane will come and check out the stuff here with you guys, so we can have one nice conglomeration of guys that just enjoy hanging out together, talking gaming or whatever else is being streamed. That would be my wish. As to whether or not that actually happens, I guess we'll see if that's just fruitful and wishful thinking, but I sure hope it's not. I sure hope that it is well received. So what's up, Mike? How you doing? Benedetti, what's up? Working towards your A&P. Okay, man. Flying Dust Farms, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, CG6B? Just catching up with you guys. All right. Yep. I'm sure it will there, Jeffrey. Sure it will. Yeah, you don't want to mess with dry sockets, man. That's the one thing you want to stay way far away from. just get mowed down. What's up, FTG? Thank you, bud. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we got a lot of guys. We got 42 watching now. So, special thanks to you guys for joining in stream. If you do like what you see, just sparred me here to think about this. Don't forget to throw a like up on the video on your way in or out, or on your way out for the evening. Much appreciated. I think those likes are really helping get a lot of the content out there. As you can see, this is a really cool place. There's a lot of really good guys in here. I do enjoy this. If anything, just playing games, but also for the camaraderie here. It's a lot of really good guys in here, so you're missing a whole lot if you're not subbed to this channel and subbed to what's going on here. So if you want to, go ahead and hit that sub button now and kind of keep up here with all things FTG. Things are really going to be growing here in the next month or so, especially over the Christmas break. I mean, yeah, for especially you guys that may be coming into school if you're watching this later on. I hope you guys will jump in this summer. It's really going to be something to be a part of. So at least that's my hope and that's my plan anyway. So special thanks to you guys for your support. Much appreciated. What's going on, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? Tara, what's up? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Whoops, let me pull chat back up here. Accidentally closed it out. There we go. Alright, let's see here. So we got that doing. I'm going to take a cruise back over here to this one. I don't think the grass is going to be growing yet, but I've got a few other things I will go ahead and do some little prep work here. There's a new tool here that I've absolutely fallen in love with. It's off the Big Bud series. DLC pack. I don't think any of that's really growing back in. We'll go check it here. And then we're going to go into the pitch black darkness of an Oxygen David map. If you've never seen it, it's something to experience. I've never seen anything so dark in my life. So I always fast forward through the night because it's just too much on stream. Alright, so it looks like we're back to the first stage here, maybe. So good deal on that. So we'll cut that again. We'll actually pick us up a tether, so we can actually do that right now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and buzz up here. Whoops, can't go that way. Go ahead and buzz back up towards the top of the farm there, and we will go ahead and pick up a tether because I do not have one here on the premise, I don't think. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't. And I got a new tool up here, like I said. It is the Plow Cultivator Combo, which I absolutely love. I would say it's absolutely worth the price for the DLC, but I wouldn't go that far. It's cool, but it ain't that cool. Oh, there's Kyle's going back to PC for Farm Sim. Awesome, man. Shows went through get spit down to her toes. I do. I told you, man. I sort of told Austin, man. He wouldn't even stick it in, man. It's like there's no point. You don't even have to, man. You just feel bad. At least I did. What's going on, Justin Fulmer? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Vault 111. Hello, about making some gold mining. I would make gold mining if I was on a PC and I had actually gold mining mods, but I'm on console, so we don't. We have 3 meter. We have some 3 meter tools. We have some wonderful DLC content, and that's about it. I'm doing well, Tara. Doing well. Things are rolling right along. Channel's doing great. Subs are doing great. People in chat are doing great. So, I guess if all of those things are doing great, then I guess I can do great myself. Alright, so got a few things up here I still haven't been able to pull down. So, I guess while I'm at it, let me just pull one of these down. So this is the new modded Joskin Waller trailer from Black Sheep Modding. By the way, you guys go check this out. Let me do this right quick too, because I don't ever want to forget to do this. Let me pull this up here on our chat box. Make sure I get this up here. I've got some links for you guys. Oh, there it is. Almost lost it there. All right, so here's something for you guys to do. Go ahead and hit this right here, that link. Let me see if it pops up. There it goes. Go ahead and pop that link right there. That's going to take you to the mods that are currently in testing for PC and console. That's a really good one to keep in your pocket. The other one is kind of waiting to see what happens with this one. It's kind of been chilling here for the last bit. I'm not sure. I think it's still being worked on. You guys were interested in, if you guys were interested in Mustang baling, that's the other link that takes you to the progress on that. And the guy's actually doing some pretty decent upgrades and updates on that map. So definitely worth your while. And I don't know. Oh, well, that's why. Yeah, we can't pull that and the weight at the same time. All right. How's the main farm? All right, I'll tell you what, Caesar. Whenever we get to, whenever daylight pops in and get some of this stuff in, I'll roll down to the main farm. We'll check it out. It'll be kind of hard to see on this map just because things are so dark, but I do have time sped up a little bit, so shouldn't be too long. You'll kind of get the idea of it here once we roll down a little bit. Okay, and he's got some awesome ideas for that. He's going to draw up a couple ideas and send them to you for the final. Then the hurting begins. You don't have to send them to me, bro. This is all you, man. I told you, it was all you. But if you want to, I would love to see the design, and we will straight up, whether you send pictures of it off your phone or whatever, we'll straight up plaster that sucker on the stream that night. We'll definitely do some talking about it. I'm ecstatic. I'm sitting beside myself. So that's going to be really cool to see, man. I'm really excited for that. And I think, let's see, Philip, I think you said something back here. I think you said something about what I was excited to see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Gosh, man. I don't really know what I'm excited to see. I mean, there's so much. Oh, that was Nickel Square. I got you. There's so much stuff out there, man. I don't really know what I'm most... I think maybe GPS, I would say, is a good one. But honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing the mods that expand the game. Not really that just kind of offer you something new, as it is, say it's a new kind of hokey way to do something, or it's just bigger. It's just XYZ, but something that actually expands the gameplay from something that we do not have access to on console. I think those will be, if there was ever a way to, I can't even see nothing. I'm going to speed this up. So that would be my cheap get out of jail free card answer on that one. I think that's just what I'm kind of thinking on that, because I guess at some point there's a lot of mods that get in there. I think the tractors, then the extra tractor mods that actually give you a little bit extra, whether it's inside stuff, whether it's night textures where the dashboard's actually lit up instead of pitch black, whether it's the lighting on the trucks, the dynamicity of the lighting. I don't know if any of those things are necessarily things that I'm just like oh my god, it's going to sell it for me, but I think pretty much the one answer I'll go with and I'll stick with is just expansion of game. I think that's what I'll look forward to the most. Yeah, I tell you what, I've got some good ideas, Vault. Hopefully I can roll these out here in the next streams, and as things break in here to PC. I'm working on a couple things. I'm not actually personally working on mods, but I'll break that news after it actually becomes reality. It works, LOL. Of course it does, man. What's up, Damien? Guys in black. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Mustang Valley Ghost, it is going to be coming to console, or at least the plan is to bring it to console. He's just been sent back a couple times, so he's having trouble with the sell points, the last I read on it. So hopefully at some point he will, things will work out, and that map will actually come back to us. So be on the lookout for it. I mean, actually, whether or not, some of that stuff, I don't know that Giants doesn't sound like they're really helping much on it. So I guess your guess is as good as mine as to whether or not that's actually going to become reality. But we'll just have to keep up with it. Let me refresh chat here for you guys. All right, let's see. Mustang Valley, yeah, it failed again. Or at least I don't know if it's failed again since the last time it failed again. Waiting on this to come on, YouTube, speed up there. chap. Follow me will be good. I don't mind follow me mod. I mean, that would be definitely useful, especially for moving equipment back and forth here and there. That'd be really nice to have. But it's not, you know, like I said, it's not game expanding. And I'm not even talking construction mods. I'm not even talking, you know, the dirt mods and the gravel mods and all that stuff. Like, that stuff's cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it's good, and it's a good way to kind of focus in and feature on something totally different outside of farm sim, but still happens in, you know, the everyday to day of life. But I'm not really talking that kind of expansion. I'm just talking about expansion in the way you work with the fields. So whether you know, and I'm trying to actually come off the top of my head with the mods. I'll just have to get back to you on the mods on that I was looking on those. But let's hang up the fertilizer. Yes, sure does, Mike. Yeah, filled twice within fields. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, you know, I'm gonna kind of go off a little bit here on just. I actually don't really like the map. So if you guys think that FTG's gonna be doing a lot for Mustang Valley, nah, I'm not. We'll do a focus on it. We may do a few things on it, but the big thing is too is the amount of cultivation that's going to have to happen. That's the other big thing that I really wasn't wanting to see on that map. So I guess you know, the question will be as to how much we actually roll into that map. I doubt I do very much with it. I'm just not. I like a little something on the map besides just 4 big fields that are ridiculously humongous. I think Westbridge is probably the best map, even on Big Bud. I mean, Westbridge is just such a great, well laid out map with all the animals. I don't like where the pigs are at, but everything else is just so good. So I'll be looking forward to that one. So, all right. So I said this about like 15 or 20 minutes ago. It's ridiculous. I got sidetracked so easy. This one right here, the AgriSim International Cultiplow. This is the plow / cultivator combo, and it's actually got a decent 8 meters. So nothing that we have really 8 meters wise in the plow section. Even if you go up here to these, I don't even have them in here, the Jimca plows. Obviously this is 10.5, but this plow is like 20 gazillion feet long, and as well as the Big Salford's only 6.2. So being able to run this one and plow and cultivate all in the same pass at 8. Now you got to have a pretty strong tractor, 420 horsepower on this. So we're going to pull. I guess we might pull. I think this one's got it. Let me check. Pretty sure it does. Got a couple going on here. I've got a couple quad tracks, not quad tracks, tracked Challengers here. I've got the small one. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that one's 438. So that's gonna be right on the money on it. So we'll have to get the bigger one. So. That's not a problem. There we go. Yes. Mustang Valley is the same as Old Back. It's the same textures. It's the same outside of the map. It's just everything's been cleaned off of it, and it's literally just like 4 big, huge fields. Now, he does have some different silos on there. He just got some different areas of the farm do look different. I think those areas actually look pretty good. But if you go back to that list, I think on page 3 or 4, there's a whole litany of special photos and stuff that he took on there. So you can kind of see what it looks like, kind of see what the farm areas look like. He doesn't really feature any of the animal areas unless he's done that here in the past couple of days. I haven't seen. That's a couple of different little options there to check some stuff out on those pics on that. Tay-Tay talk about giants. I don't even know if Tay-Tay can help. What was that? Oh, it's another fent weight. It's floating in there. That's when they hit the edge of the wall there earlier. Whoops. For those of you who might wonder what I did with my little area up here, I've got a couple of things going on here. So it's pretty cool at night. I've got a nice little light set up here. And this is actually the place where I put all of... Yeah, this stuff down here. So all these silage. Kind of see we still got some silage here in the pits. Eventually at some point I'll get those up, but I'm not really going to do those on stream. But I've got most of my little silage operation down here with my trucks and all that. So I still will at some point pull those back up here, clean them up, we'll wash them up, we'll throw them back up here in the actual thing. Now, this is the Wood Barn mods. If you haven't downloaded those, download it. It's a really, really good mod. So that's probably my favorite one. Turn your time speed. I'm going to go ahead and let that grass go ahead and chuck back in. That's the only thing I'm waiting to do. because that way the grass, if I go through the next night, then I think that grass should be up and should be at them and ready to rock and roll. So that way I can go ahead and start tethering, and we can get to making some bales tonight and get some of these cows, or at least get them almost fed. Alright, so I've got two things. One is going to be wheat. So I pick out a field here of wheat that's relatively flat, because we're going to be looking at making round bales on them. So I want to make sure that when I'm picking those round bales up that I'm not having to deal with making them down the slope, which is always freaking aggravating. I agree, Michael. It is my favorite plow as well. It pulls really well, especially when the track's got a nice rate of turn on it. So, and it basically pulls right behind you. It's not like the Jimca plows that are like so flipping huge and wide that you can't pull them inside some of these streets. So, yep, no problem there. Fawn Wave. Tay-Tay go to Sweet Talk a few songs and make them. That's it, man. Maybe we get Tay-Tay. We can Sweet Talk her into getting that stuff rolling on console. Maybe we can get her to make some backing tracks here for FTG for the stream. Oh, that's nice, Spencer. Crop duster and get for PC. That would be awesome. I know there's a helicopter and all that stuff that Raptor and all you guys use, but yeah, crop duster, man, I'd support that one. All right, so I'm gonna roll down here. Let's cut back across 11, and empty us right out there, right in front of 24. I'm gonna go up and look at 28. I can't remember what 28 looks like. It's nice and square, so I could actually set this bad boy up and let him do some, let the worker take care of him. At least I hope. So if that's actually feasible, then that's what we'll do. If not, then I'll back up here and look at 8 or 9. Oh man, whew. I about lost it in the creek. I wish you would make these just a little bit wider. I did see too, you can actually get these in thin width track. So you know we got regular wide tires, and then we've got the narrow tires. You can actually get this in a wide track. Okay, so it looks like 29's well, that was 30's got all corn on it. So 29's got all corn, and it looks like 28 is the next over, and it has got something on it. Let's go see. It looks like it's got corn on it too. So that's probably left over from our silage ops, I bet. Oh man, that sucks, Mike. Let me know how it goes, man. We'll say a little special word up there for Granny. Hope she pulls through, man. Let me know how things are. Yes, there you go, Michael. Got that one. Thank you, Michael. Hey, what's going on, Chad Miller? Hope you're doing well, man. Nice to see you again. Chad's one of our regulars. Always good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I totally agree with you there, John, sorry. Combination of first and last name. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I think you're a relatively new name, so welcome to FTG live stream here on Thornton Farm. I think that's probably one of the things that most people would say, especially about Oxygen David's maps, is I wish it wasn't quite so thin on the maps. On the roads, Sandy Bay was pretty much the same way, especially a lot of the thoroughfares. Now this one does have at least the outside road that at least gives you access to everything that's not so thin, but everything else is pretty tight. And especially driving these things because they're extra sensitive. So I like it, JP. It's probably become one of my favorites. I'm actually running out of daylight here. I like it because it does it all in one fell swoop. Now, sometimes, you know, we have a lot of stuff. If you're using some of the bigger things, then this plow and cultivator combo is not really that great. But let's say you're fixing to do a plow and cultivate stage right in the corn. Whether or not you use the big corn seeder from Big Bud or whether or not you use one of these others, the worker really works good with this. You don't have to deal with those diagonals that get mixed and gets missed along the lines. So it's actually really good from that perspective. So I think depending on what you want to do. Now me, I'm just pushing this on here because I want to feature it, and I was going to want to, you know, kind of focus in and kind of hone in on it and let you guys see it work. But you honestly don't have to use this, because I mean, I could come through here and I could just go ahead and cultivate this field if I wanted to, or I could just, depending on what kind of seeder I wanted to use, we could just use the seeder to seed all this and use one that just cultivates seeds and fertilizes, like the DC Pronto, or even the newer one there from the Big Bud series. But figure this one's got the horsepower. We'll go ahead and lower this thing down. And yeah, so I mean, you're pulling this thing at 7, and you're getting, you can see it up here at the front. You can see that plow texture where it rolls in and out, and then you've got the cultivation on the backside. So you're setting up your farm for extra 10% return. Plus you're able to cultivate it and get ready for whatever else you want to put on it. And the worker actually works really well with it. So. Thank you there, John. Appreciate that, man. ETS2 there, Spence. Yeah, tried Sandy Bay with the smaller multi-piece sower. Oh, yeah. I know. I think I know which one you're talking about. The only thing with any of Oxygen David's maps, you guys, if you've ever played them, you know it. It's just the way it is. So you got to make a what's the right word here? You got to make a gosh, man, what is the right word? A concession. You got to make a concession. If you're going to work and get used to these fields, you got to get used to not being able to work in perfect triangles and perfect rectangles, because it's just not going to happen on any of his maps. The way they're drawn, even if they're square, the hedges and all this stuff, so you got to be used to go ahead and just do what you can, like what I'm doing here, plow cultivating here, and then I will I'll either ride around the outside of this map and I'll cultivate it again, or I'll plow cultivate, or you can try doing that from the get-go and see how far you can get. But I find that the workers actually work better sometimes, not all the time, but they work better sometimes if they've got the turn-in radius, which is why I'm doing this with the big tracked tractor. So if you're actually using this thing, the rate of turn is humongously more beneficial than, say, if you're using Case or you're using the T8, something else with some high outputage of horsepower. Because the one big thing about this is you don't have much room to turn on these headlands. So if you actually go around and make a couple laps around this thing, sometimes I find that the workers stop because they're running to parts of the field that have already been done. So if you're running that problem, stop cutting your headlands first and just go ahead and set the worker and then cut that stuff last. You're not going to be missing or losing any time. And it may be something, especially like with what I'm doing, I'm just going to be bringing a seeder over here that cultivates and plants and fertilizes. So I'm only going to be missing just this very outside edge, and I'm going to be getting everything else in the center is going to be getting a 10% boost from the plow. So, and it's just it's a frame of mind for some of you naturalist farmers out there. It's a good way to kind of work your flow, so to speak, on that. So. Thinking about it for old streams. Feels really rural. Yes, yeah, definitely is. Let me go ahead and let me slow down stream a little bit here. We'll go about 15x. That's good for anything. Usually the way I work and operate, I like management. You guys, if you've ever watched my streams, especially when I'm doing single player, I love management more so than I love just sitting here watching a worker do it or trying to control all this myself. I just don't have time for it. So. Trying to fill the bunker for the cattle, so Snoke. Yeah, I mean, it's if I remember correctly, that bunker is I don't know if it's the same exact size. I think it may be the same size from 15, but yeah, nonetheless, it's a good size one. I actually kind of like how they put that. Used to be grass bunkers everywhere, so if you were cutting grass or doing anything, you could actually delete the grass by dumping them where all those silage bunkers are now. So that's kind of funny. What's going on, Mr. Zach Gilling? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, man. I've seen a lot of fresh faces tonight. It's always good to see fresh faces. Always good to see new guys kind of plugging in here to FTG. So much appreciation. Thanks to you guys. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, man, throw up a sub here and be notified here of all good things coming with FTG. Going a lot of big stuff this summer. First moving over to X-Plane 11.
Then we'll do live streams with ATC VADSIM and doing them on Pilot Edge, which is a paid service with real air traffic controllers out, and it's all West Coast from pretty much Salt Lake City west. So that's going to be really cool. I actually knew the CEO of that company. I actually did the early beta testing out of X-Plane 9 with Pilot Edge. So I've sent him a couple messages, and he does remember me and is anxiously looking forward to my return to come back and hang out with him a little bit and some team speaks and whatnot. So be looking for some cool things there. I did go ahead and contact him, and he's going to do a really cool, trying to get him on a see if we can't mesh our times together and do some really cool interviews with some stuff like that. So it's gonna be really cool to really get back with some of those guys that are still very much involved with X-Plane. So looking forward to that. That's gonna be really cool. So don't miss out on stuff that. So whenever you see that stuff, man, even if you guys like Farm Sim, come over and check that stuff out. Don't forget, connect with me there with Full Tilt at Twitter. And you can, obviously, you're here at Full Tilt Gaming here on YouTube. It is the same on Twitch, although I'm not streaming on Twitch at the moment. And you can connect with me on Facebook, Full Tilt Gaming. That is the end of my spiel, I guess halfway through stream. Also doing donations with PayPal. We can do Streamlabs, credit cards, and also Super Chats are active here. If you're wondering what a Super Chat is, ask me in stream, and I'll be glad to tell you. What's going on, Jonathan? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Yes, Spencer, that's X-Plane 11. Oh, sweet, John. Awesome, man. Yeah, I started down at 9, and pretty much X-Plane 10 outgrew my computer at the time, and I just lost interest in it. There was nothing really new coming out, and then about the time X-Plane 10.4 came out, I saw all the new Flight Factor stuff, and the IXCG got released, and all this crazy stuff, and I was like, oh my God, I've got to get back into it. So, yep, so here we roll. Just go to drop ETS and play Bus Driver. Hey, yeah, would y'all ever like to see Bus Driver, like me stream Bus Driver? We could do it, man. The CEO of MySpace. Look at Chad, man. Look at Chad pulling a low blow in stream tonight. Where's the AJ, man? Where's the AJ when we need him? Oh, man. Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you this, Chad. If anybody knows MySpace, if you're too young to know what MySpace is, go do and watch some videos on YouTube. And just, you know what, MySpace was the Facebook before there was Facebook. MySpace was Twitter before there was Twitter. And oh man, I mean, it was like you had to be like a website genius in BB Code to do your themes and all that other crazy crap on MySpace. It's ridiculous, but Tom was always your first friend. New MySpace profile. Who's your first chance? Tom. Creepy guy with the white t-shirt with the desk looking over his right shoulder like, I'm not looking at nothing. I'm just a creepy guy sitting in the corner at my dead computer desk. Bus driver will leak over into X-Plane. FTG only flies Airbus. Multiple stops. Oh, man. Alright, well, back on the Farm Sim here. Looks like I am going to, I'm just going to plow up this. Let me see what this is. I'm just going to get a new field. So we got some wheat down here, but I'm just going to go ahead and just do a fresh, new plowed up strip here. We're going to get all this stuff going. We'll plant us a new thing. We'll do some straw bales here later on. I'm going to let that worker continue to roll on. MySpace was fun. I was thinking of New York. Yeah, if it was realistic, I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, that might actually be cool. And then fly them to their destination. There you go, man. Oh yeah, Spencer. Honestly, Ryan could probably help you on that. I don't really know how to do it. If you're on Steam on PC, I think my Steam is Full Tilt Gaming as well. I think that's what it's under, and I think you can see what I have or what I've got on my games. I can't exactly remember. He could help you on that one. So you might want to hit him up and message him. He could tell you how he did it because I have no idea. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and go back up to the store here. I'm gonna get a few things cracking here. I did get the sprayer, so that was one thing I wanted to use. This is out of the Coon DLC. If you don't have the Coon DLC, it's pretty good. I would say give me a 6 or 7 out of that. And that's, I don't know, 6 or 7 out of 10 on the Coon DLC. Definitely not as good as the Big Bud DLC, but you know, it's got its good strong points. There's some good stuff that I do like about it. Generally smaller use stuff. The sprayers are good. The fertilizers are good. Trying to think what else. The square bale wrapper is pretty awesome. Y'all see me use that quite a bit on some of my other cattle videos. Trying to think what else we have, man. We've had there is a combination. If you don't know Coon DLC, you'll see it. I'll be using it here very shortly. It's a grass bale and then automatically dumps it right into the silage wrap, which is pretty cool. And this is kind of the one over. Now this is kind of in competition with the. Here was the bad thing about the Coon DLC. The Coon DLC actually featured everything we pretty much already had, minus the square bale wrapper and the combination wrapper. So you still had this right here, the Amazon stuff. You still had the Styla or the Stila 460, and obviously this, yeah. But the same thing. You got this we already had that. You already had this. So there's 3 items just in the sprayers we already had. The only thing you were missing was literally the SP400F, which, by the way, the Amazon Pantera, I think is the name of it, or the Panzera, I can't remember what it is, but the Amazon, the orange one that we had in FS17, I think is on the Mod Hub right now for testing for console. So if you really love Amazon, then yeah, you'll be happy. Maybe come Friday, might be a little treat in the old Mod Hub for you. Let's see. Yeah, Brandon, honestly, man, I think what we're... oh, yeah, the Coon merger. That's right, Michael. Yeah, I'll get on that one. I don't have that actually in here. Yeah, Braden, I think what we're going to do... actually, you know what? Tell you what, let's just leave this right here. Because we'll be doing some planting, and we'll need to go ahead and... Oh, no, we're going to have to fill it first. There, her. Nobody saw that? But yeah, Brandon, we're going to... we'll actually be... Hopefully when I move to PC, one of the things that I really want to do, and I still got to, like, you know, piece all this together, figure out how we're really going to logistically do it, but is go to a farm, own console, because I have my stuff till, you know, till January. At least my PSN stuff, and I'll actually go host a live stream from someone's farm. So it'll be, you know, something you could say, hey, this is what I got going on. Let's do some cows tonight. I just need general farm upkeep would be really all I need. And I'd say, okay, and we just set the whole stream up and do it that night. So that's something I am going to do. I'm not really right now into going and rolling and doing live stream and helping out yet on that. So I just got to figure out logistically how to put all that together and make sure that I've got time to fit all these wonderful ideas in. That's the only thing that I'm probably going to struggle with is enough time in the day. So yeah. MySpace before Facebook. Publicly, now I'm not sure when Facebook was out, because I know I had it when I was in college, because it used to be, for some of you young bucks, the only way to get MySpace, Facebook, was if you were in college, because it was something for college people. So it's kind of funny. A lot of people, I run into kids all the time that don't even know that. So, well, interesting fun fact for you there if you didn't know. All right, come on. I'm going to push this thing out of the way. Got time for all this mess. Your tea's getting cold, you. Pantera, what is it, man? You can't laugh at me, man. Alright, sounds good there, Fall Wave. Good to see you, man, as always. We'll catch you in here in the next one. Alright, we'll roll this back out here to field number 8. Make it happen. This is probably my second. You guys have heard me talk quite a bit about the T9 to be my favorite tractor. You want my honest opinion? This is the N-Series Valtra. This is by far my second favorite tractor. The turn radius on this tractor is unbelievable, and it's reverse drive and it's front loader compatible. So all 3 things that you definitely need in a good, well-rounded tractor. But this little joker, man. This is the cat's meow right here. Love this thing. It's really good. Yep, square bale wrapper. I said that one. The combo wrapper, the merger was my 3 favorites. As for some of the rest of it, meh. There was a lot of cultivation and seed tools that just weren't needed because we already had them. So it was a lot of the DLC was just pointless because we already had the default mods to go along with it, which I was kind of disappointed with. I thought, wow, if you're going to really kind of push something like that DLC for 15 bucks, I had the season pass, so that's why I automatically had it from the get-go. But still, nonetheless, it's kind of like, well, come on, guys, let's get with the program, man. What's up, Huff? Helping cut some grass there for FTG. Guten Tag, Christian. Willkommen im Livestream or LIVESTREAM. Gonna have it in college. Yep. What's up, Mr. Auto Dilly? What's going on, bro? Hope you're doing what? Yes, man. You are more than welcome. You guys go check out Auto Dilly, man. He's got some pretty cool vids, man. He does some off-the-wall stuff that you don't expect coming out of Farm Sim. My favorite one is his new crash vid he did. Simple concept, but actually was kind of comical and was nice to not be a naturalist Farm Sim video. So, got some good stuff, and he's always doing vids and stuff with Raptor and kind of putting that stuff together. So, good guy, nice guy. Kind of hung out with him and streamed the other night. He was doing some Battlegrounds. So, you are more than welcome there, Otto. You're getting on my nerves now, man. You got to tell me, what is the name of that, man? What is the name of that? With the name of the Amazon, the fertilizer, the big sprayer, man? Is it the Panzera or? See, all I'm thinking is I've got 2 things in my head: Pantera and the Panzer, which is the German. I think the German tank, or it's the German over-the-shoulder rocket like the RBG. So y'all had to let me know on that one because now you said it like twice, and now I'm kind of like, oh man, I said something real stupid. Now I want someone to clear that up for me. Pantera. Okay. What is Pantera? Okay. Okay, maybe. Okay. All right. I think I know where that connotation was coming from. So, all right. I'm cool now. I use the voucher everywhere, man. Anywhere I'm doing the smaller stuff. I don't even know why I got in that tractor. You know what? Where's my other tractor? All right. Let's go searching. Yeah, so you can see this guy's made light work of this field. It's pretty awesome. You're more than welcome, man. More than welcome. Pantera, thank y'all. Appreciate that. Check the mod testing thing. There you go. What's up, farming in cars? Welcome. Hogarets vandaag met je farming in cars. That was hello and welcome in Dutch. So welcome to you, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. So a German tank and some rock and roll. That's it, man. See, there you go. See, the Panzer, a German rocket for sure. See, I knew I was there, man. I knew I was there. You guys, you had no faith. You had no faith. No live stream tomorrow night. You had no faith. All right, let's see what I want to do here. Y'all got me all messed up here. So now I'm sitting there just driving around the map aimlessly, wondering what the heck I need to do next. So let's go ahead and we'll grab a seeder here. I think I've already filled all this up. What's up, T80 Gaming? How you doing? The Panzer's not just a tank. They made riding mowers in the 50s and 60s. There's your fun fact of the day. Thank you there, Philip. What's going on, T80? Hope you're doing well. And I decided to go with the small one. The big bud stuff, I tried pulling it around this map. It's just too big. Too big for most of the fields on this map. This is typical of Oxygen, David. Especially these last 2 or 3 maps, even including Chillington. Really tight alleyways, really tight entrances, but once you get into the field, it really opens up a lot. And a couple of these fields are actually pretty big, especially all those in the center. Even the meadows down there, you can plow and till those up and make those into fields, but yeah, definitely a lot of big stuff going on there. So we're going to take us up here to 8, and we're going to put a little wheat down. And I'm not really going to worry about the headlands. I'm not going to take that plow through there. There's just no point. Because this guy right here is going to plow, cultivate, not plow, it's going to cultivate, seed, and fertilize here all in one pass. So I'll at least be able to use my sprayer there on the first. And this will give me a chance to go cut and tether some of the other stuff there. So hopefully I might have to go around the headlands with this. So I'll just have to remember to do that. What's going on, James? Yes, we miss you, man. I am great, T80. I am doing well, man. Right, let's make sure we're throwing some wheat down on the field. This is probably one of my favorite seeders. I tell you, if you guys ever use these tracks, I know they're hard to drive, but man, the workers work with these really good because they cut those corners quick, man. They cut them really quick. All right, so let's go ahead and get him off to the races here, and we'll go ahead and get our other guy down there pulled out of the field, so we don't worry about him. A lot of German stuff is really literally when translated. What do you go to college for? I actually went for music education and piano concentration. Let's see what this worker's going to do here, and then I'm going to fly by here. Alright, that's not bad. I'll take it. Be plenty good enough to throw some wheat bales up on the old trailer, so yeah, it'll work. Yeah, I do too, JP. If you find a creek or someone puts a creek in the thing, man, just let us have the water for free. If we can actually get it down there and actually get the water out of the creek, then let us have it. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you know, it basically is free. IT and CNET, I hear you, man. What's going on, Hick boys? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Always good to see, man. This is a lot of familiar face tonight. Good to see you guys dropping in and hanging out for a bit. Much appreciated. Just want to thank you guys all for your support here. I'm about to hit 1160. That's awesome. Things have been growing the past couple of days. I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of a day off here. Got a day off for Mother's Day, and then I took yesterday off. Just it was one of those days, just like I just need a little break, and I'm glad I did because I came back today a little bit reinvigorated here. Throw down some live stream action here on the new map. So I always like these. I actually re-downloaded Chellington, so I was kind of curious. I mean, I was like, you know, let's go do something totally different and go back and throw it down on Chellington again as well. So y'all be looking for a live stream there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Chellington. I don't know whether or not maybe we continue to keep animals up because I've actually got my original save game, but I don't know whether or not it's you know, I don't know whether or not I'm going to keep all that. So may just start a new one and do something new there. But any rate. All right, let's see. Let me catch you up. Y'all took off there on chat, so let me catch up here. Sinus cold killing me. I hear you, man. It's actually pretty bad up here as well. We kind of, I don't know what started blooming up here, man, but the south, I don't know whatever it is, but some flower just let loose this week. The joys of backing up a track Challenger. All right, we'll do that there. What's going on? Yes. Do you have any pets? Yes, we got a dog. That's it. FGG music guy was the last thing to come to mind for a guy like me. A guy like me, yes. Music guy. Yeah, I play a couple of things. How's it going? I'm good, Jacob, man. Hope you're doing, man. Music, nice word fact for the day. Remember the group of Winger, the front man, Kip Winger, now composes the classic music. Nice, man. It's pretty good. I actually started out, but you know, pretty much moved into anything else outside of classical. That was always my forte. Anything else but. I was trying to think if I've got. I don't actually have stuff on my personal YouTube channel. I was trying to think what I've got. I've got some stuff on Instagram, clips and whatnot. Let's see what I want to do here. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna grab. Let's give this thing a little washing. Why not? Clean this bad boy up. This tractor's too pretty to be dirty. What's up, Rebel Hammer? What's going on, man? Good to see you. You hear a bird in the background? Is that a bird? No. It might be off the map because I don't have any birds. What kind of things? What kind of, you mean as in instruments do I play? Piano, guitar, mandolin, a little bit of violin, and cello. Just music career never took off, so I said, you know what? Been a gamer all my life. We'll just try that. Oh, let me go the other way. We'll circle around on the south end of the map, pick up our mowers. Oh, actually, let's do this. I'm glad I thought about this. Let me go ahead. I'm going to purchase a tedder right quick. We'll throw this down. Let's go ahead and, oh, shoot, what are we going to roll with here? Let's roll with Coon because it's pretty much the same width as mower, so that way I won't be tethering more than I actually need to. So it's got stuck in the silage pits. Yeah, it sucks, man. Especially with those big trailers, man. They readjusted the they readjusted the whatchamacallits, the not the physics on those trailers. The God, what do you call them, man? I am struggling for words on some things tonight. The collision areas. They got struck on those, and yeah, and that was I don't know what it is, man, but every time you pull those big trailers, I don't know if you're messing with the big trailers or not and pulling them into the silage pits, but every time you pull those things in there, man, it always gets stuck if you haven't compacted it. That's about the only way to keep your stuff from really getting trashed in there. If you can do that, then usually you can be okay, but oh, yeah, it's okay. You can, yeah, you can. Oh, so yeah, I mean, it's all right, Spence. It's no problem reading it for me. It's fine. What is a mandolin? Basically, it's the bluegrass. This the little guitar that guys play. Bluegrass music. What am I doing, man? Don't need that. It's crap. Alright, so let's, come on now. I know I heard the click on that. Oh, that was my, that was my weight, me chunking it in front of me. Yeah, it's alright, Jeff. Just, yeah, just, you can go easy on the caps, because I'll definitely go through and read everybody's stuff. So, what's going on, Chevy Boy? 64C10. What is up, man? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, as always. So we're going to use this is out of the Coon pack as well, so I figured we'll just go ahead and feature as much of this as we can. We'll go down here, we'll go back down to our silage pits where our mower is, we'll pick up our mower, and we'll go ahead and throw another mow down here on 22 and 4, or actually 11 and 24, that was it. And then we'll actually use a round baler here with the Coon DLC, and it's got a wrapper with it, so we'll wrap a few bales, and we'll make some regular hay bales. And then we'll make some, if we've got time, which as long as we got guys watching and the guys interested in seeing it, then we'll make all 3 of them. So the only thing we'll have left is we'll have straw to make. That'll be it. Let me get this back on top here. There we go. All right. Get something to set up there. Fishing simulator. Just play some instruments. Yeah, I'll play some instruments. Maybe one time I'll rip up something. I'll shoot you a video here that I did on Instagram. I was over in Europe, in Austria, and I was playing in the Mozart University up there in Salzburg, on one of their Bosendorfers in their main practice area rooms. Pretty slick to get that opportunity to go do it. So I've got a few clips of that I might be able to throw up there and upload. And now y'all know what I look like because of the PC unveil. If any of you guys want to know what I look like, go watch the PC unveiling reveal video that I did. And that's me. That's the big old FTG. Yep, just buried to say. I knew it, dude. I know it, man. That one's a terrible. If you're doing silage by yourself, maybe these other smaller ones here, the crampies, maybe that might be the better choice for you. All right, let's drop off our weight here. And we'll pick up our mowers. Fishing simulator now. No 360 they had the deadliest catch. I was thinking about your thing there, Justin. That's actually my name, by the way. It's Justin. You guys can. Now, I actually would say you can call me J or FTG because we've got a lot of Justins because we got 3 in stream right now. So maybe if you call Justin, you might have a bunch of people answer. Well, that was. I'm sure that was meant in the utmost respect there, Justin. I mean, Chevy boy, that just come across really wrong as I was reading it. I was going to say I was going to whisper something, but figured I might refrain from that tonight. What's the good news, James? Yeah, let's go and get that extended. I thought you'd enjoy that. Mountain View, Arkansas, best bluegrass folks ever. Yeah, man. It's good stuff, man. Alright, let's get it all rolling here. Pretty much I'll have to figure out what oops, I guess I gotta lower this thing for it to do any good. There we go. The good thing about this now, the only thing you can't do, just if you've never really messed with cows, or you've kind of like, oh, all I've done is really this or that, and I've never really messed with cows, to watch an hour later, just remember when you do this, you have to do grass separately. You can't just make all of this hay, which is dried grass, essentially. You can't just make all of this stuff and then just let it chill and be able to fill up your grass meter on your animals. So you have to cut grass, bale it separately from actually tethering it. So little FTG tip of the day there for you. Let's see. Jeffrey Justice. No, I've never tried to play, man. It's an awesome instrument. I've just never got enthusiastic about it because I didn't want to carry it around. I'll be honest with you, man. The IT runners on the truck, the IT truck are going to come out. I would say probably not. If they have not come out yet, I would venture to say they're probably not going to. I did see where the guy, if you go into the modding section, there is a section on there where a guy's doing the trucks. Now, this is the guy that's still doing basically the dually truck that I've been kind of pushing here and stream a little bit. Now he's doing some stuff in regards to kind of updating some things, updating the forums and getting some new pics and stuff in there of some of the new attachments. Evidently, the guy that's doing this gooseneck trailer is going to have basically a trailer bottom, kind of like what the IT has, but he's going to have a lot of attachments that are going to attach to that. Now, whether it's fictional or whether or not it's real life, I have no idea. But I did see it on there. I just didn't know. I was on my phone and I didn't have enough time to check it out and really get a lot of info, or would have pushed it a little harder tonight. But I'm pretty sure you can find that all under the modding tab on farming-simulator.com. So you go check that out if you want to. I know you guys have been asking about trucks, and there's a couple guys working on trucks, so it's probably going to be a mod here for a while that you're going to have a couple come out. So hopefully, good stuff in the world there, that be some good competition and have some good mods come out with that. It'll be nice. I've been looking forward to a good truck. I don't care what it is or what it looks like, just as long as it works, and and it's feasible to use in the game. That's about my only requirements for any mod. I just want to be able to use it. That's about it. What's going on, Lawrence Borton? How are you doing? Are the trucks going to be PS4? Yes, the dualies, all of that stuff is going to be multi-console, Xbox, PC, Xbox, PS4, PC, and Mac. They'll be all of them together. Those guys have really been working diligently on trying to put the whole entire shebang together. As far as I knew, I think the guy's making some actual retractable stuff to put up skid steers, so you'll be able to use the dually. Now, one guy's doing dualies, and he has not released any pictures, so that could be a really good thing, and he's like, comes out and everybody's just like, whoa, that was freaking awesome. And then it might be like, oh, no wonder you didn't release any pictures. So the other guy's done a lot of pictures, and you know, you might not like it. I mean, it's based off the Lizard that we have now, so it's basically like an F-150, and it's like the outer wheel wells have just been stretched and bubbled out, and he's got 4 tires in the back instead of 2. But he does have a gooseneck option on it with a bunch of different trailers and attachments. So I mean, it still may be good. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna throw it out if it's not. It might be something that is totally like, once it's in, it's like, wow, dude, this is really awesome. It's a ton of attachments, a ton of really good, useful stuff, especially if you're on the farmer, the smaller end of things. You want to carry around a skid steer, or you want to carry that around to multiple job sites, whatnot, going on with the farm. Hey, you know, it might be good. I won't knock it till I try it. How about that? Yep, and you know, and all that is just really, you know, unfortunately in console land, that is all pertaining as to whether or not, it'll all be pertaining as to whether or not the stuff passes. You know, if it passes on the 3D modeling, there's a lot of hoops those guys, when they mod for console, it's a lot of hoops they got to jump through. So hopefully, you know, hopefully they'll stick with it if anything's wrong with it. But they seem you know, for lack of better words, they seem pretty hell-bent in getting it out for console. So it would be nice, you guys, if you are on the active forums and you are active, go in there and throw them a little nice word of appreciation and let them know you appreciate what they're doing. Same way with Black Sheep Modding. Those guys are just doing incredible amounts of stuff for console, PC, Mac, Xbox. I mean, it's just a lot. They are definitely doing a lot. So you guys definitely go check out Black Sheep Modding. You can find them on Facebook. They've actually got a new map coming out, the Valley of Old Stream, which is going to be, they're going to have stuff like expandable fields. They're going to have removable hedges, so you'll be able to actually run a plow over the hedges and it will remove them, which is something that we have not had, because I guess they've just always considered that a decorative item, an object. So now it's not going to no longer carry that connotation in the coding. So you'll actually be able to remove hedges and expand your fields exponentially in that map, which is going to be really slick, I think. And they've got some other still little tricks and stuff planned, but they've already got pictures up. I don't think they've got a video yet. They've already gotten pictures up. They did a poll with wanting to know, you know, who wanted to do square fields versus, you know, kind of oblong headland fields, kind of like what we've always had with, you know, Coldborough Park and Old Stream, you know, where things weren't all square. And I think it's going to be a 60-40 split. So 40% of them will be square, and the other 60 will be, you know, oblong. So it'll be pretty cool. I mean, there's definitely some good things rolling. I kind of always knew it would do this. I just didn't know how long it would take for FarmSim to really catch up and for the modders to catch up. So I think here in this next year, it's going to be really good. We got 2 really good DLCs came out. So I don't know. I mean, I think there's some good things even on the console side. I think things are chumming in a good way, and I definitely think 19 is going to bring a lot more when those, especially when the modders that actually really do figure out how to do it. Giants ought to get them on early, and by that time, I think we'll have a good mod base that'll be able to put out some good stuff on the PS4 and Xbox side. So I don't see anything else, for at least from console wise. I don't see it getting nothing but better from here. So. Yes, I do own a truck there, Justin Lee. Put a lap truck. Yes. Can I link some picture to? Okay, let's see. 1 minute. That takes sport out the running. Alright, if you guys will indulge me here, let me look it up and I'll put you a link here to this truck. I did have it on my list and I don't know what happened to it. It just let me turn some of this stuff off. There we go. You know, the little PTO drives on those mowers are killing me. Let's see. If I can find this for you real quick. There's a couple. Only as far as I know, I definitely can find one. I know because it's pretty recent. Oh. Okay. So you guys want to know what the Rumbler van is? I found it. So. Here is the Rumbler van. You guys are going to be like, what the crap? You've got to be kidding me. All right, so there's that one. Okay, so here is one of them. TSM Mining Pickup Project. Let me find out what page. I want to say it's probably... Oh, shoot. They talked forever about this project before we actually ever got any picks up on the list. But okay, so I'm gonna send you this to page 10. This is one of these. What the heck? Y'all will like this. And we're talking about the truck. Alright, so there's that one. Now this is just some of that. So you'll have to start from where I sent you the link there. You'll have to start work your way back. And then you'll see some of the other stuff that he's put in there. I can't remember. There's a few others in there that he's got. But anyway, that's one of them. And let me see if I can find you the last one here. Now this is the one that I told you before. It kind of looks like the F-150 here in the game. We'll look through all my my stuff here. It's not the dump truck. This guy's wanting to do a dump truck, but I don't know if he's going to. Alright, so I may have to look this one back up. I cannot remember. It's got a weird name. And this thing's got to be at the top. But okay, I'm gonna have to. I'll put this in my list. I will put this up for the next one because I'm not seeing it. So let me do that, and yeah, I'll find you a truck here by the next live stream. How about that? Because I know it's in there, but it's got a weird, funky name, and it's not named what you think it would be. So I kind of actually half stumbled across it before, and I told the guy before, and then I was like, "You really need to rename this so people can actually find it." All right. Yeah, so both of those trucks, is to my knowledge there, Lawrence, just catching up here with chat. Both of those would be coming out on PS4, Xbox, PC, and Mac. Yeah, AA, my name's Justin too. Mike. That's funny. I will link you some tomorrow there, JP, in live stream. Or if someone else, one of the other, I don't know if you other mods can put that stuff in there or not. I don't know if you can. I saw that Rumberland. I was like, for real? I was like, what are we supposed to do with that? It's kind of like the Mustang, the road rage. It's completely pointless. Gas or diesel? I would eventually say, from what it looks like on the pictures that I saw, it's okay. So think of that one right there, the Lizard Pickup TT. Think about this one without the cab, an extended bed, and wheel wells that are just blown out. I wouldn't even say it even goes to look exactly like the other one, but that's exactly what it looks like. Is that Ford pickup, the F-150. So I'm sure it's going to sound like all the other trucks. That's the thing. I guarantee it's not going to sound like a diesel truck, if that's what you're getting at. What's going on there, Hapco? How you doing? Good morning to you. Awesome there, James. James rolling in the laptop, Dale. Nice, man. Very good. Very good. All right, gonna be on my last couple of passes here, so we'll do this, and then we'll come back and windrow it all, and then might even try to see how much time we got in here. We're just now clicking it too, so I got some time. Got quite a few guys still watching, so we'll definitely roll some bales tonight. Thank you guys, especially if you've got any new guys. Please feel free to throw anything up here in chat related to Farm Sim. The chat is open and welcome to all to use. Here, once we start rolling some bales, we'll do shout outs here. Let's do shout outs here, mods, on once we get done with this. I'll let you guys know. Just throw it up. All you need to do is type in shout out. If you're new, then just type out shout out new, and we'll make sure and throw a special shout out and a welcome to you here on the live stream. And that's always fun. I enjoy doing that. And please, it's funny, everyone asks for a shout out when I'm not giving them. And then when I do give them, nobody wants to shout out. So don't be scared. Jump in here. I promise I won't bite. We'll make it happen. Yeah, rigs would be good there, Mike. That would be good, man. Follow me would be awesome. What's going on, Jamie, by the way? I hope you're doing well, bud. Jamie's got some awesome videos. You guys are going to see a lot of his stuff, man. He's got a lot of good transport videos he's done of some of the stuff he's been toting around. So that'll be really good, man. That'll be. I'll have a good bit of that footage, man, in the little intros we do. So that'll be cool. One in the van going to help us with. I'm just catching up with all y'all selling puppies. You're selling puppy comments there. Oh, that's good, man. Picking up ladies' chicken pie. Wow. It'd be like a GTA. I thought it was the GTA mod. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking it was. But you know, I was like, still don't know what we're going to do with that van that we couldn't do with anything else. Like, I don't know. It's kind of, I won't say it's pointless. No mod is pointless, because a mod means that things are still moving in a really good, generous direction on the mods, and people are still making stuff. So I have to be careful not to chew them up too bad, but you know, some of them kind of make you go, huh? John, how did I set those? Wait a minute, who? Destroyer. Where's the Destroyer? Hey, what's going on, Destroyer? 2697, what is up? The admin's ego. Speaking of which, we got some new guys in here. If you want to know how to set your privacy on YouTube to where you'll show up here on stream as a subscriber, rather than just seeing the number tick, let me know. I will help you out with that. It's just a couple of options, and you can take your privacy away so other people can see who you're subscribing to. Alright, let's see. Is this it? So we're going in the back way. Okay, so now we need to go up here past 18. We're going to cut 11 right quick. That's the actually really nice little pretty area. It's got a nice drive going in. And I'll show you there, John, how I actually got these mowers hooked up. They met on Match.com, or actually they met on FarmersOnly.com, and we just took them out. We had some burgers, and you know, they got hitched, and the rest is history, man. And I think I missed my turn. Pretty sure. Alright, yep, going to have to go back the backside there, 14. I actually missed that. I thought I did, but I was really hoping I didn't. So, pulled a directional FTG. Sorry about that, guys. I'll take the scenic route. Alright, so one of these, think I can cut through. Yes. Okay, here we go. So we'll cut through. Oh. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I think I can cut through here. We'll take a right here. This should shuck us up right by 14. There we go. Grab that puppy, get him open. Hey, what's going on, Shane Roan? How are you, man? I am good. Nice to meet you. Nice to say meet you. Nice to see you, man. Been stumbling on all kind of words tonight. Alright, so can I get there from here? Please tell me I can. Yes, I can. There we go. Straight shot. Good thing is, once you open all these doors up here, this is actually most of this is very well connected. So. Alright, so the other field we tethered, and we can do two things with that. We can make hay bales, which is dried grass with cheddar grass. And we also can make silage bales. We just wrap the hay. Now you can also make grass bales and wrap them, and you can have either or both. So I think on this one, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave the tedder I'm going to leave it, go ahead and pull it up here, leave that as my back weight, and I'm just going to mow over it one more time, and that will be it for mowing tonight. This will get us pretty much covered. And once we start rolling bales, we'll have hay bales for this, we'll have silage bales on the other side, and we'll also have grass bales, because you need grass bales separately to kind of keep things rolling along, and you get that extra grass trough that you can put all that stuff in with cows. So this is kind of get all three of them done, and eventually at some point you'll have to come back out and cut some more, load some more bales up. But that's just the necessary evil. And let me refresh chat here. What's going on, Daniel Stubbs? How you doing, man? Let me reset that, and there we go. Alright, see you there, Justin Lee. Good to see you, man. I was trying to catch up here with chat a little bit, trying to catch up. Y'all are talkative tonight, which is good, but that makes it hard on me. I haven't been able to hire a worker and keep up with chat as much tonight as I really wanted to. Been a lot of actual first person or third person work tonight, so close to sharks, man. Yes, Niggle, totally agreed, man. They got 4 or 5 gig. I mean, the best way to do it is cut a map or two. You'll probably free up 30 or 40% just by chopping a map out of your block. So that could be something that could give you some extra free space there. I've seen now. I don't know that being in North Carolina here, we have a lot of the coastal beaches now. We've had shark issues, but not really shark issues like what they got now. And I know there's some video circling around on, and I'm not sure the validity of these videos. You never can tell at some points if all of them are like this. But Garden City, which is really kind of down on the South Carolina coast, they've been showing pictures of the fishing pier down there, because fishing piers are still pretty popular from North Carolina down, at least the ones that are still here. They're getting taken out by Hurricane Andrew. But anyway, those things are sharks they've been showing on the videos are absolutely massive. And I used to get in the water all the time. There ain't no way I'd get in it now. Juvenile great whites. Well, it doesn't matter, man. Any shark's too big for me. I could care less. Won't find me swimming around them. And if any of you guys are new, welcome to the stream. Don't forget, you can throw anything up here in chat. Connect with me here. I'd love to introduce, for you to introduce yourself, for me to get to know you a little bit better here on stream. I always try to get to know as many of these guys as I can. And pretty much every single one of these guys are new to, not new, but they've been in FTG at some point and got started here in chat. So special thanks to all you guys that are supporting the channel. Got a few things up. You got super chats are up, you got donations, and Streamlabs with credit cards. Also connect with me there on Facebook at Full Tilt Gaming. You can also tweet me at Full Tilt. And don't forget, if you are enjoying this content here on the vids, don't forget to throw up a like here on the videos. That definitely do help. And a subscribe if you want to keep up with some other things here with FTG. A lot of big things are going to be coming up here this summer, so definitely might want to stick around and might want to get notified when some good stuff is going on, because we're going to have X-Plane, 11's going to start up, and then we'll also have ATS and ETS kind of coming into the fray once things kind of get up and get rolling. Get a little bit comfortable with the PC. Gonna be learning some new systems on that, so I'm excited about it. Probably a little bit nervous at the same time, but at any rate, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll be glad to kind of jump in and extend the FTG community out some. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice. Thank you there, Michael. What's up, Fall Wave? Couldn't stay away, man. I like it. Oh, Jeffrey, how much longer? I would actually like to use the combo wrapper. I wanted to show that off a little bit. So once we hit dark here, I'll probably go ahead and speed it up through the night, and I should be done with this little field here in the next 10 minutes max. And think we'll probably go ahead and try to get that combo wrapper. So I don't know, man. We might go. I tell you what. I mean, typically what I'll do is I'll go till I start really kind of getting tired. And then if if stream guys, if there's just not if there's a lot of people still coming in the channel, we bump back up to 40, get up to 50 and stuff, then I'll kind of keep going as long as I can. Part of a live stream is to be here, be active, be able to kind of plug in with everybody. So that's actually my favorite part of it. So if a lot of guys come back in and the numbers jump back up, then I'll keep on rolling. I don't want me to go. Well, let's get. Yeah, man. Well, I'm not going anywhere now. Yeah, well, I definitely want to keep some more things going, and we'll continue this part series. I actually kind of I always enjoy the cattle part, because there's a lot of working parts, and it's not a ton of farming. I kind of get tired of the actual crop harvesting. It just gets old and boring after a while. Like you say, man, get some workers, get them hired, let them do that kind of stuff. I just I get tired of it. I don't know, cutting grass, there's a million different ways to do it. You can put it a million different places in this game, and it serves a million different purposes. Sheep need it, cows need it, silage pits need it. You can use it as fertilizer and cultivate it back up. I mean, grass, grass is grass, man. It's got a million and one uses. Yeah, that's right, Chad. Well, just come on up to North Carolina and come swim by some of the fishing piers we got, man. You get all you can take. I hear you there, Fall Wave. Much appreciated, man. Thank y'all for y'all's support on that. That's awesome. It's awesome. I'm always glad to see you come back, man. It's deep pull in a 6 hour. Nah, I ain't gonna be no 6 hour, man. We definitely won't go any more than 4, so we're halfway there if we're gonna do a 4 hour tonight. But Daddy's got some work to do tomorrow, and I've got to be somewhat in clear state of mind to do it. We'll be working with some planers and some 12-inch cut saws. So yeah, man, I'm gonna need to be all there in mental stability there to keep out and rolling. That was Super Gamer 1122, man. You subbed in, and I didn't even catch you, man. So welcome. Turn that up a little bit. I totally missed that, man. My bad. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. I hear you, man. Well, it's much appreciated there, Fall. Much appreciated. Well, I'm glad I can be the glue that holds you together there, Jeffrey. Trip reading report. Look at some kid was staring at me. I would have too, James, man, if some dude had pulled the paper down and started barking at me. I'd have been like, man, what's wrong with this cat? Oh, man. Do I do hunting and fishing? Fishing, yeah, kind of. Not really. I mean, I just got too much going on, man, to do fishing. I mean, yeah, I used to do it a lot, and a lot of the lakes around where I live, and where me and my wife live, we just, there's just not, they've gotten so inundated with a lot of the big boats and a lot of the big cruisers and cabin cruisers, and the lakes have become polluted over the past years. And you know, a lot of times we have some companies that actually use these freshwater intakes and for the county, city water aquifers and other things that we use in a lot of the corporations and companies that kind of have you know, stuff really close here, have a lot of sewer lines that are really close to the lake, and when that stuff busts, we always get notified that there's sewage leaks. And that happens pretty regularly on a lot of the lakes here in North Carolina. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of regulation on any of that. And so they kind of can do what they want to do without being reprimanded for it. But we all have to pay a price for it. And one of that is really no point in hunting. Not hunting, but no point in fishing, unfortunately. Nobody wants to eat a fish, eat it with the poo. So. Alright, let's see. Where's my exit out of here? I think this is it. I told you, man. It gets so flippin' dark in this map. Go ahead and speed her up here. Let me, is this it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so done. Grass cutting is done for the day. So you don't have to watch any more of that. We'll go drop the mowers off down here by the silage pits. That's where I got these. And we'll drop the tedder off back up at the place just in case I need it. I don't think I will, but I don't really have much else place to put up there, so we'll actually stick all that down there. We'll go back, we'll grab that combination round baler. I actually like round bales the best. They're a lot of fun. Challenging, but all in the same. It's fun kind of messing around with them, getting them all stacked up on trailers. Now, one thing I'm going to say with round bales, I'm going to see how things actually work and operate. If it's, I would love to have these things be on a trailer and be able to tote them and still be able to make the turn, but that's the key. If I can't make the turn, then I can't use the, I don't know that I'm going to do round bales. So, let me get out of this little skinny road here, and I'll catch up here on chat. Alright, there we go. What's going on there? Is that Tigrissi or Tigressi? Or Tigrissi? What's up, TK? How about there? TK, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, well, I mean, I never was a huge fisher. I mean, I was just like, yeah, it's cool. I'll do some catfishing, do some of the easy stuff, you know, bottom end fishing. Alright, we'll just drop that off right there for right now. Let's go ahead. Let's pick this weight up. Let's go grab what we got here. We're gonna pull that thing with. See how much horsepower that thing needs. I don't think it really needs a lot. Here it is right here. The FPB 3135, 140 horsepower. And it wraps this up. I don't know if it'll actually dump the bale out. That's the other thing I got to find out. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's just go ahead. I'm gonna drive this, man. I actually like this 700. It's a good tractor. Alright, waiting on morning. It's coming though. Winter is coming. I do like going. The one thing we used to do a lot was go trout fishing a lot. That's one thing I haven't done in a while that I still do enjoy doing. And The trout streams are a lot cleaner up in the mountains here in North Carolina than anything else. So I used to do that quite a bit, but I'd like to go up and take a few more trips up this summer. I always get up there during the summer when they do catch and release up there. It's always nice. They bait the river and they stock it and everything. It's great. It'd catch a lot of fish. You don't get to keep any of them, but you know, it's a lot of fun catching trout on a fly rod. Yep, that's pretty much the story. That's the name of the game there, Fall. Happens all day long, every day. More lakes get polluted and more environment drifts away. It's a shame. What's going on, Mr. George? How are you, man? Good to see you here in the live stream. You tweeted something I haven't heard from it. Alright, well, I'll check it, man. If you've done it here in the past in this live stream, I usually don't have my phone here to really check it here on stream. So if it has, that's why I haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, Jules is still around. Jules, I actually hit up with her and hit her up and just asked if everything was okay, if things were, you know, anything, you know, kind of going on that, not necessarily that I needed to know, but I just noticed that she wasn't in stream a lot. And actually, let me go ahead while I'm here. Let me go ahead and set up this guy and let him go ahead and fertilize one more time. And but anyway, she is pretty much working and going to work literally as soon as I go live. So that is why she has not been on stream. So pretty much at that 11, whatever work she does. Oh crap! I've got crop destruction on. Dadgummit. All right, hang on, guys. Let me zip over here and put my narrow tires on. So anyway, that was Jules' story. That's what's going on with her. So she tries to catch them up on the next day and watches what's going on, and she'll send me some messages on Twitter and every now and again. So she's just you know, she's got that work stuff, man. All right, let's put that there, and let's put some old skinny tires on this bad boy so I don't tear up everything. We'll set up narrow tires. Ah, look at that, man. Don't it look great? Shane's in New York. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Mr. Farmer? I would love to say yes to all that, and yes, this is how we do it, and I would love to be able to tell you, but on console, we cannot take the milk out of the container. For whatever reason, they gave us access to do everything else in the game except haul the milk around to the buy and sell points. That's, for whatever reason, has just been left up to being an only PC thing. So they're the only ones that have access to do that. Console guys don't, unfortunately. What's going on, Jace? I love you, no homo. It's alright, man. It's alright if you were. I gotta follow and I gotta keep true to my roots here with FTG United. You guys have probably seen some of that, you know, coming through and seen some of those, you know, me put them on. I put them on my title screens, on the open and closure screens, and doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter, you know, what you do, who you want to be, who you are in real life. I mean, obviously, I want you to be you. But you as yourself, you and I, you are welcome in this stream, always. So that's kind of my motto here with FTG. So FTG united under one umbrella of all gaming. X-Plane, you know, ATS, ETS, anybody that's doing this stuff, you are really, literally, and I mean this, you're welcome to come one, come all, and come as you are, because you're all welcome here. So that's it, man. That's the spill on that. So it wouldn't matter if you were. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to do this by myself because it doesn't look like... Is it working? Yeah. It doesn't look like they wanted to work. Yep, nope, certainly doesn't. Alright. Whatever. Do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a wife. What's up, Mr. Jack? How you doing, man? What's going on there? Why am I only doing that at 3? Okay, there we go. This little thing's having some issues tonight. This is the only part that gets hard. I hate this, doing this here with these, trying to keep up, especially here on the what's been fertilized, what hadn't, especially when a worker won't work the field. Uh-oh. Well, I just missed it, so. Oh, no wonder I'm freaking on 120. Well, never mind. Y'all got to see that for the old 2 seconds it lasted, so, yeah. Alright. Alright. Yep, so there's that. Let's go ahead and go pick up that baler. Thought I'd feature something new, but no. I would love to, Mr. Farmer, but wouldn't let me. It just kept, I don't know, kept telling me they'd completed the task, so that might be in need of field reset, so I might have to actually plow that one completely up all the way to the boundaries. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if we can find this. Now, I always get myself in trouble putting this stuff and trying to organize it. Alright, so it's not on this side, so that means it's on the other side of the cows, I think. Can I get there from here? Yes, I think I can. Alright, so it can't be that way, so let's try the other side of the farm. I never can remember which one of these it's in. Aha, there it is. Now, little fun fact for you PC guys or any of you console guys that are like, oh, I'm just kind of like on the fence about doing this. So, all of these buttons here, and you can actually see them here, all the ones here on the back of this quarter panel, and all of the yellow buttons, the blue buttons, all this for all these 3-point hitch, for all of your pull hitch, your ball hitches here in the middle. Every single bit of this is all controlled by these individual little buttons here, and they all do something different, whether it's pull the gas shocks in, out, tilt it back and forth, run it back in and out, and cycle through your hitch balls. Any of that stuff, actually pull the things up, clamp down on them, lock things into place. All those have a certain thing. So cattle and crops, you guys, I don't know if you've seen any of this stuff. They just pulled out with the new kind of interactive gameplay video of them actually going and actually doing a manual attachment on a cultivator, and it took them like 10 minutes. I was like, oh my god, I would be completely bonkers by now trying to actually match all that up. So I don't know if any guys are looking at getting PC or looking at cattle or crops, but definitely looks like a pretty cool game. What's going on, Farmer George? How you doing, man? Yes, Westbridge, love it, Mr. Farmer. Love that map. I loved it in FS17. It was one of my favorites, and I'm so glad they pulled it out. I would love to see them go ahead and go and bring Bjornholm out as well, which I would venture to say Giants probably will pull that one out. If anything, I would love that one for the logging. It was such a good map on logging. Yeah, let me get off this little skinny road here, and I'll catch up on some chat. I see it ticking over there. I'm asking questions. Just hang on a minute. Every time I start looking down at chat and stuff, I have to bounce back and make sure I'm not running into something. So I actually do this thing. I've not really messed around much with this thing. So I think what I'll probably wind up doing, we'll see if we can, I know we can wrap a few bales. I have at least done that, but I have not seen if this thing will actually just make the bale and then dump it. I'm not sure if it will do that or not. It may have to wrap both. I would hope so at $100 and some odd thousand. It's a pretty expensive little bale wrapper, to say the least. All right, Spencer. Smart. Yes. Yeah, it's I just wanted to do it because it was different. Nobody's really streaming Thornton right now, and for good reason. I mean, some people don't like it, but you know, when you find someone that's my goal in life with a lot of these maps is to figure out, is there a way that I can play the map, that I can maximize my output of time into the map or whatever I actually go in there to do. Shoot, dadgummit, I forgot to do the wind rowing. Dad blasted. Alright, let's pick it up. Alright, let's see. Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, come on. What's the problem here? Oh. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can. I don't know if the thing will actually let me pull it with this, but we'll find out. Alright, let's see. Alright, no problem there, Spence. Super Gamer with the classic tractors open cab. Yeah, you're not you're not one of few. There's actually quite a few guys I think that feel the same way. Alright, let's see if this will actually yeah, it will. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem, Spence, and I certainly can do that. So we got quite a few on here still tonight. So let me throw this out here. I'll throw this out the next couple of times. So Mr. Spencer here in chat is you guys might want to listen up to this. So he is selling his Xbox One. So anybody's PS4 that wants to move over to Xbox or vice versa, anything, comes with 2 controllers, an external hard drive, a headset. It comes with about 10 games, and Spencer's asking $200 for all of it, or to make him a serious offer. So if he's looking at it, then you guys might want to throw him a message. I know he's on Twitter. I'll give you his Twitter name, Spence. If you don't want me to, then I won't. But if you want to, guys, maybe hit him up. Look at him here, Spence. If you maybe want to put your email up here on chat for the guys that may be here. If you're really seriously interested in it, let him know. I'll let you do that lightly in chat, as long as all of you don't. You at least know what's coming in it. So. Mr. Farmer, a little bit. I mean, it's just some of it is allergies from whatever the heck is blooming here in North Carolina, and some of it's just talking, nonstop. I've been talking a lot today, and then after you have a stream that's 2.5 hours and really haven't stopped talking much since. It happens. There you go. So Spencer's email there is there. So if he's so if you guys are interested in that, I'll run it by one more time. He is selling an Xbox One with 10 games, external hard drive, 2 controllers. I don't believe I said that before. A headset, and wanting $200 for all of it, or a serious offer. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit him up there at, where was that email at? Where'd he go? Oh, I guess he pulled it back. Okay. Oh, wait. Still gaming, eh? Sure am, DD Master. And 2.5 hours. I really wanted to at least use some of this baler, but then I forgot that I hadn't had rolled over here and hadn't pulled up my windrower here and actually got everything in rows. So it's like, crap. I'm trying to navigate these small roads plus keep up with Chad has been a little bit more challenging than I anticipated on it being. So, but it's all good. I have no idea there, Mr. Farmer. That would be one up for Spencer there. Well, there he goes. Hit him up, Spencer Carver 31 at gmail.com. Go ahead and hit him up and give him an offer. Make him an offer on that. All right. Let's see if we can at least do this one. I don't normally like doing this stuff with the quad tracks. A little overkill. Email spam. Yeah, it might be, especially depending on who watches it tomorrow. You'll have to let me know, Spence, if someone does wind up buying it, and I will be sure and I'll be sure and take that off, and I'll make sure that everybody knows that it's gone. Oh, I'm gonna squeeze it through there. Nope, denied by the power pole. All right, let me just let's see if we can roll the other way. All right. Not my finest moment there, but yeah. We'll make it happen. Yeah, that looks terrible. Why do they make a power pole in the field? I don't know. It must be a UK thing, because every single UK map we've got, man, every single one of them has power poles in the middle of the fields. Now, I guess at some point, if that's required, if you need the power out there to make it, make it work, then I guess it's just aggravating. Nice, Ryan. Yeah, I know, man. That was pretty terrible, man. I had to claim that one myself. I'll make it right here. I just didn't. I didn't see that coming. I thought I actually squeezed through there in the boundary there, but nope. Not going to happen tonight. Yes, Mr. Farmer, I did. We tethered, we cut, actually double cut and tethered. So we'll just keep snaking through here and knock as much of this out as we can. And I'll probably just continue to tether this grass. The one thing about it is, if you want to try to keep things separate, especially doing your own cattle or doing your own dairy stuff, it's just the way I like to work with it, but I do like to just leave one field that's going to be tethered all the time, because that way you don't accidentally pick up tethered grass and try to mix it with regular grass when you're doing bales and that stuff. It does give you a little bit of leeway, but it does make it just a little bit easier to kind of keep those both square and straight and separate. So I usually like to leave one field as only tethered, and the other field I'll leave as neither, because you can wrap tethered bales and you can wrap regular grass bales. They do not have to be codependent on one or the other. So you can do either one, whichever one you want to do and feel more comfortable with, that's fine. They'll wrap both. But you can only feed, even if you've got dry grass or hay will only go inside your feeding trough if you're doing a TMR, total mixed ration, and using it for that. The grass has to go in a separate place by itself. So I wish I could, Super Gamer. That would be awesome if you could modify the map that way. It would be cool. There you go, Spence. What's going on, Wealthy? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. I cannot believe I'm generally hurt that you did not save me a fidget spinner. I am genuinely hurt, man. I thought we had a YouTube connection, bro. What is this machine called? This is a windrower. So all it does is collect all your grass that's been cut out, and as you can see, arranges them into nice rows as long as you keep it straight. And that row will go into a baler, and we'll put all that stuff in. So it's actually pretty cool. There's a couple different sizes, so you can do the small ones. You probably always see me use the merger, which normally I use, and I probably should have used for this, but you know. I'm not sure exactly why I did, because actually it's one of my favorite things to use. You got one for me, buddy? That'd be awesome, man. They're sold out for where I live, man. Kids, man, picking them things up left and right. Wait a minute, what? Did I miss something here? He runs allergies developed from flawless mowing. Alright, that should be that on that. Perfect. Alright, let's spin this up out of the way here. I wanna test this little, because this is actually the first time I've actually made. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I'm not really lying when I say this. It'll be the first time I've actually used the combo bale wrapper. I did one test with it, but I've never actually used it in sim, and you know, made more than one. I always just used the regular one because I was using the square bale wrapper. So a couple things I want to test out and I want to see. Obviously we've got the unfold and the turn on and all that good jazz. Alright, let's turn that on. We'll start making, this will get up, you'll see how fast this goes. You'll have a ton of these bales just littered all over the field. Alright, so once you get up here to 4,000, alright, we'll lift, and then it immediately goes in there and wraps, I believe. Is that right, or can I unload it? Hey, look at there, I can't unload it, I don't have to wrap it. So once you close it back up, you don't have to do anything. Whoa, Nelly, whoa, bale. Yeah, you gotta be careful on the heels. That's why I did this one in round bales. You serious? What the heck? Man, there's no way a bale that heavy would just go rolling down a hill. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it works out good. So you can just straight up unload it from there. Nice. Yeah, the cool thing is once you're doing the wrapping, as it's wrapping, and here's the main sell point of something like this. When you're doing a wrapper like this and doing the combination, when you actually do that, you can when it's wrapping, you don't have to wait on it to finish wrapping. So once your lid closes, you can continue on. You can wrap from here, and then continue on making bales, which is pretty cool. So you kind of always got something there in the always got a loaf bread cooking in the oven. So pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, Bass Man? Yeah, man, no problem. I'm not going to do them yet because I need hay bales, and I'm going to need regular bales. So we'll need some of these that will also need straw bales. So hay bales was dried bale, which is what I'm doing right now, and silage. And I'll either do the silage here, or I'll do half of this field. I'll probably do half. I mean, I'm not going to do a lot. Double cutting it, you always get so much more bales in that. So I mean, that's just typically how I do. I'll do probably a couple rows of these until I have an even number, and then I'll take and do silage bales and wrap the rest of them. That way it's a little easier when I'm riding up the rows and actually picking them up here and there. It's pretty cool when you do that. Makes it a little bit easier on the pickup. That's pretty much the only reason to do it. Yeah, I don't know why yours. Hey, what's going on, Vexton? How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. I have no idea there, Spencer, why this is off the this is off the DLC. So I don't know maybe if that's what you're referring to. But all mine is this is out of the this bale wrapper combination is off the Coon DLC. Cows are harder than pigs. I'll tell you this, Mr. Farmer. I think they're hard but in two different ways. I think pigs are harder because of the amount of food they eat and how fast they eat it and how fast you have to be on top of it. But also think cows take a little bit to get going. But once you get all of your stuff built up, which does take a little while, that's why I wanted to do a part series on this, because this will give me like 3 or 4 good episodes to do cows and do animals here on Thornton Farm that I normally wouldn't do. So, you know, in the long run, it's going to be good for a little kind of a 4 or 5 part mini series. But the bigger thing too on this is I think cows are hard in the way that it just takes a long time to get going. Once you get going, you're good to go. And you can kind of intermittently make these things, make bales intermittently, keep things going. Plus, I actually enjoy loading the bales, stacking the bales, organizing the farm, and that kind of stuff. So it's, you know, it's a little bit of a 1-2 there on that one. One more like to give him 50. That would be awesome, man. Thank you for catching on that one, Chuck. One more like, guys. If we can get that like, I would appreciate it. If you are new to the stream here, new to the channel, don't forget to throw up a sub if you do and like it. I appreciate it. And don't forget to drop a like on this video on your way in and out. Those that are watching now and also that will watch later. You guys, don't forget to subscribe here to FTG. Lots of big things going to be coming on this summer. You definitely don't want to miss it. I'm not going to grab into a full entire spiel again. But don't forget, it's going to be really good. You can rewind about 30 minutes and hear my spiel before. But, yeah, it's going to be good. Big summer. Lots of stuff planned. Got lots of good ideas. Lots of good stuff with some other streaming partners and some other stuff, which is really going to be exciting, especially for me. So I hope you all will join me in that endeavor as well. Nice, man. It's always good, man. Just you know, remind people. I get reminded all the time. I wish these bales would stay still. It's kind of bugging me. Who disliked this video, man? Oh, someone always dislikes it, man. It's just straight up jealousy, man. That's what I figured out. I've got a couple of ideas. I know who one of them is. Every single one they come in, they dislike. And I only know that because I heard them say that in one of their live streams. Yeah, I never understand why live streamers want to go into their own live streams and then talk about the people they've just watched. I don't understand that. I like Spike. Well, I'll take it, Jace. That's funny. Wood chips for pressboard. When I have to say too, I know this probably seems like tedious, like wow, you're pulling out a new bale like every 10 feet, and that's only because I double cut it. Had I not double cut it, I wouldn't be pulling out this many bales. So let's do this. Let's make let me see how many I got. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So all right, so let's wrap this one up. Let's see what happens. I forgot how to do this. What's this thing not doing? Yeah, unload it. Oh, you know what? I bet they've changed it. I'll bet they've changed it. So it is supposed to do it, but I guess they've only changed it to where they unwrap. That must have been in the Coon DLC update. So you can only wrap regular grass bales. You cannot wrap hay bales anymore like you could before. So that is something new. Guarantee it. It's fine, Jace. No worries, man. I thought it was funny. What makes you say that, Spencer? All right there, Vex, and I hear you, man. Everybody wish Vex a good luck on asking his girl out today. Yeah, pretty soon we got the PC rolling here, man. We'll be doing the love chain love advice here. There you go, Shane. There's Shane with a for the win answer there on a live stream. One of those roll the eye answers like Mr. Smarty Pants over there. Just kidding, Shane. We love you, bro. Now, I do not claim to know everything on Farm Sim. I just do what the game lets me do, and it used to let me do that, and now it has stopped letting me do that. So, I'll take it though. Don't joke, man. What? What? You kidding me, Spencer? Do I know any farming YouTubers? I do. And I am actually going to post a vid up on my YouTube channel because it was a big deal to me. Last Friday, you can actually... Well, see, no, you can't. You can actually go to my Big Butt Episode 1 reveal video, and you see one of the top comments. It's two guys. Coffee and Raging. I'm not Raging. Raptor. If you don't know who Raptor is, check out his stuff. 150k subs. He gave me a huge shout out in one of my streams. Came in to Sosnovka, one of my streams. I think it was the first one I did with the extended Big Bud stuff, which may have been like the first one. And he came over and threw up a really nice shout out to me and the channel. And I actually had to record it with my phone so I'd have it. But at any rate, I got that, and then he came over and commented back on the video, and had a bunch of other guys comment on the video and come over from there. So it was super, super nice. So I'm going to be doing some collab work with him and Auto Dilly. They kind of do a lot of stuff together with Rambo 145. Those probably names. If you ever watch any Farm Sim stuff, they do a lot of. They're pretty familiar. They're the guys that do the like the ridiculous long conveyor belts, and they do the gold mining. They do the construction and all the crazy stuff. So I'm going to be doing some things with them on PC, which I'm super duper excited for. And I even have the personal invitations to prove it. So it's gonna be good, man. That was a big one. And then AK the Savage is another guy that he's been super supportive. Raging Gaming is another guy. They've always it's been nice, man. I've enjoyed getting to know those guys on PC. It's kind of unheard of for them to really support a lot here on for console guys. So, you know, super nice to see them kind of plugging in here on the community some. So there's a few good ones. Other than that, I really haven't met any of the other ones. I've got some of my buddies that don't really stream any, but other than that, I'd say, you know, your real well-known guys, those would probably be the only ones that I actually know personally. So hopefully that'll change, and I'll get to know quite a few more out there. So, oh, and Johnny7610, he's another guy. He does a lot of live streaming. He's well over 1,000 subs and does a lot of stuff on PC. If you really like the naturalist part of farming to watch, he's pretty awesome at it. You know, he says hey and welcomes everybody, but I tell you what, man, I've never seen anybody that can stack a farm and arrange hay bales and completely organize the entire farm as well as he does. So he actually takes care of what he does, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me catch up with. I'm gonna catch up with Chad here. I'm sorry. That's a good change. He's got a lot of knowledge of farming. Hey, man. Each their own, man. If that's your thing, that's your thing. Same time watching, I was looking at real life farm sim with a 2-blind bale. Now I don't know if. Oh, well, I don't think they got them in console. We do have a 2-blind bale. I don't know what you'd call that. I guess it'd be a 2-blind bale like transporter, but it's not a wrapper. So I don't think so. Man, I like Jace, man. I like his guy. I like his guy. Feeling my ego, man. Feeling my ego. Alright, this should be the last row here. Oh yeah, man. Well, I eventually, dude, I will. Once I get PC up and going, get all that stuff loaded on, get my headset, get everything squared away, I'll definitely be there, man. And I kind of checked out Auto Stream. He was streaming some Battlegrounds, so I got it was always good catching up with him. So he threw me up a special invite there. So I'll be excited to see what they got in store. I know it seems like really super nice guys, so I'll be really looking forward to getting knowing some of those guys as well. Be fun. Looking forward to it, man. Do I know what Van Vatu means? No, I do not. Yeah, I mean, I think to a certain extent, I think real life farming is pretty interesting. It depends on what you're doing. I actually would love to be in a tractor all day, closed cab preferably. But yeah, I would enjoy doing tractor work and driving around and stuff all day long. I enjoy the equipment part of it. And then my father-in-law had a bunch of the big old Volvo excavators, the pipeline terminal maintenance crews and stuff, and man, I loved getting out there. He taught me how to ride all that stuff and how to drive them, and you know, do all the digs, and man, it was so much fun, man. So much power wielding some of those big buckets, man. It's ridiculous. It's a little weird, Jace. It's a little weird, man. Kids get scary. No, I did not use Elgato. I use AV Media. It's a box. 1080 60 frame to record. Stream, you can only stream up as much as you've got internet to do, obviously. But it is one of the only Mac compatible natively. And it actually works on PC with its own PC editing software, or you can go PC free mode or record mode. So it's pretty cool. Alright, last little trail off here, and we will be done with these. I've got actually quite a few on here, so more than I thought I would. Alright, so once that closes, you can continue to roll on, so you can go ahead and dump this as you pick up the new one. So that's probably the one cool thing about doing it this way. If you get your rhythm just right, you do have to stop for the first one, which kind of stinks, but we'll see what happens when you actually pick up this next one. Let's see if it automatically kicks it. I don't know if it will. No. Yes, it does. It does that. That's not stalkerish at all. Nah, never, man. It's not freaky at all. Ah. I hear you there, Double A. Yeah, I would totally, I'd totally get you on that one, Fall. I'm still amazed at seeing tractors riding through the, you know, I've seen like I said earlier in stream, I've seen a lot of baling going on, a lot of cutting grass or cutting hay, I should say. Stirring that stuff up over the past couple of days because it's been dry, and everybody's literally got everything in bales today. It's kind of cool, riding down the road seeing all that. It's like they all just got the same memo and they all decided to do it on the same day. Alright, so I'm going to let that, then I'm going to shut it down so I don't pick up any more. There's that, and let's go ahead, let's fold it up. I think that's it. Is that right? Yep, sure. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, Chris. I was actually literally going to do that. I was like, I bet it's getting dark, because it gets on my nerves too, so. No problem. I actually kind of want to see how many I got in here. If you could still, get in your tractors. Well, even if you can stand on the outside, dude, and still roll in those, man, I'd love to get some of those. Especially if there's anybody watching now that, let me say this while we're waiting on time to tick through. I just want to see kind of how many bales we got in here. Looks like we got quite a few. Actually, it looks really cool. That's how one of the fields I heard by my house looks like this. But if you are a farmer in real life, I would love to see some of your videos. So send those to fulltiltfarming@gmail.com. That's farming and not gaming. I messed up the email. So it is fulltiltfarming@gmail.com. So you can email them there, preferably landscapes. If you know of anybody that's got some tractors, that does some, some farm work. If you've got employers, if you work for a farm or do anything dairy, doesn't matter. Trying to put together a couple of intro spots. So if you see the little intro video with all the gameplay here with FS17 in the beginning of most of my live streams, I'm trying to put together a couple more videos for kind of just a community spotlight and all the guys that actually are real life farmers in real life that still kind of follow the simulated version of what they do in real life. So it was kind of cool to put something like that together. So if anybody wants to do that, please send those videos to me. I definitely want to use them. I've actually got quite a few pictures, but if you got really big pictures, go ahead and send them my way, and I'll just pick, I'll pick pics here and there. But I definitely need some more video. That was the big one. I hope not, Jace. It's starting to worry me now, man. Yeah, a little bit there, Jace. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on him, man. Yeah, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good amount of bales out there. It's actually more than I thought it would be. That's just double cut. That's no fertilization. That's nothing. That's just double cut bale. So I would venture to say, from the looks of it, that the grass output here on this particular map is absolutely humongous. So if you're looking for a good map to do silage on, or looking for a good map to do bales on to sell them, if you're selling these bales, then this might be a good avenue, because it looks like they're A lot of them, and that's just double cut and no fertilization, like I said. So wow. That's awesome, Spence. That'd be cool, man. I mean, heck, even if they can throw some up there, man, where they're riding around or doing something, even if it's like a minute long, or, you know, I'm going to try to pick out the best parts of the footage from all of it. So even if they can throw some down, if you get on the outside and can take some vids, even if they're on the inside, I wouldn't mind taking a couple of vids just riding along, to make sure their privacy is protected and don't get their get thrown into the middle of it. But yeah, man, that'd be awesome to get some good. I got some good transport. Jamie sent me a lot of good stuff, a lot of good transportation vids and stuff that he's been able to put together. So I've got a lot on that front. I just don't have any on the other stuff. You can stop creeping me out now, Jace. I get it, bro. That is pretty good. I would like to see that. Oh, let me chat just went down, so let me refresh this for you. Oh, YouTube fetch request. Come on. There we go. There's chat refresh. Ron Anderson, what's up, man? Thank you, bud. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Ron Anderson. That sounds like old wrestler name. What is his name? No, it was Arn Anderson. Yeah, my bad. Ron's close, though. Only a couple letters off. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to FTG. So, just a little bit of a recap here. Got 8 planted. Got wheat is ready to harvest, so we'll do that next stream. Probably tomorrow. We'll get that knocked out. We'll get some of that stuff pulled out of that field there. I should have done it before since I got crop destruction on. I was kind of wasn't thinking about that one. Thank y'all. That's all right. I usually like 15x. 15x is my favorite. Gets through the days a little faster. Things grow, especially on a single player. Once you move into multi, probably can maybe speed it up. Depending on how many guys you got with you. But yeah, 15 is good for single. I think 5's a little slow. I wish they had 10. I think 10 would probably feel a little better. At least I think it would. All right, so we'll throw this right here. We'll come pick this bad boy up. We'll take it down. Now, we can actually do the silage wrap bales and the grass bales by themselves. We can do all that stuff down on field number 11. So I've also got field number 22 as well. And that one, I'll be able to throw it on there as well, because that one's pretty much free and open to the picking on that one. So I could cut some grass. Whoops. Wrong thing. Hey, thank you there, Deal Jelfs. Is that J-E? Yeah, LFS. Thank you there, man. Help cut some grass for FTG. Appreciate that sub. Thank you there, man, and welcome. Glad you're here and glad you joined us. Let's see. Let me pick out a few other things. Let's get some of this stuff back in. So, yeah, so that's basically what we got on that. We've also got 22 is open, and we've got 11 has been double cut. It's not been windrowed, so I'm at least going to take this and we're going to run this over there to field 11 and go ahead and have it there in the wings and ready to at the waiting. Let's see. Let's make a left here. We'll run all the way around the south end of the map. Hey buddy, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see. I'm going to try not to miss my turn. And I believe it's right there at the end of 18. If you... Whoops. Was that it? I think that was... No, I think it's up. It's a sneaky little road sneaks up here on you. I actually think that was it. I think it was. Or it's right here. Seriously missed that road again. 61 likes. Awesome, man. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Yeah, we'll see what I'm doing tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I do know one thing now that I've gotten some things bought from X-Plane perspective. I'm going to slow down a little bit at night, just on streaming every single night, because I've got a big system here that I'm going to be programming for X-Plane. And that's going to take me a little bit of time, and my only time right now is kind of at night. So I think what I'm going to do is alternate nights. So we'll do a live stream here, and then I will certainly do a live stream if it is, and then I'll try to let you know when I'm going to move into a multiplayer. I'm not going to do as many as I did last week, just because I'm doing a little bit different stuff. I should have cut the guy on a PC. If you want, you guys can check that. I think it in the description, but I've got a PC reveal video down there, and I'll be moving over to PC here, within a couple of weeks. Just trying to get everything purchased and get games bought and those kind of things. Just kind of rebuilding the systems, because I've got a couple sims going here with X-Plane plus getting Farm Sim, and then moving over to ETS and ATS. Kind of those will be the secondary add-on things. So I've got a couple things. I'm maybe going to do a video if I can do it Friday. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to feature what I've got, actually, so you guys will actually be able to see what I've got for X-Plane and what's going to be taking up and consuming some of my time. So I'm excited to unveil it with X-Plane. It's just going to take me a little time to get things working with it. So let's see. Let me answer the last couple of questions here. Should you get Xbox or new product? It depends on what you want to do with that, Wealthy. If the processor is the only thing that's wrong, I don't know, man. Yeah, I would agree with Spencer on that. Yeah, no problem there, Jace, man. Good to see you, man. You're welcome back anytime. Check out Kona on PC. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll jot it down. Gonna need a few things that are kind of outside of the chill realm, because some of that stuff is pretty high stress. At least the X-Plane is. Let's see, Kona. Write that down. Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's one thing, man. It's easy to do Xbox Live, PSN. It's easy to do all that stuff and keep things rocking and rolling. It's easy to just download the stuff, buy the games, put them all on console, whatever, and just it's a little more complicated, but then again, there's a certain limitation there that you have to deal with on it. So, I mean, I think there's pros and cons to both, and I've definitely seen the pros and cons of Farm Sim on console, but that doesn't mean the rest of them don't have pros, depending on what you want to play. So, yeah, that's one thing. It depends, Farmer. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Still got some guys watching. So, man, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thanks for I mean, it's really late for me. I'm not sure what it is time-wise for you guys. But awesome to see you guys. A lot of new faces came in today. A lot of great subs coming. We got quite a few added into the list today. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for your support. Don't forget, if you guys really do enjoy this stuff, you really want to see me continue to really try to keep pushing out the best content I possibly can with extra added software, games, peripherals, whatever. I'm going to be moving to where I'm actually got both face cams going. We'll have face cam on some of my peripherals that I'm doing, so you'll actually be able to see me and see how the interaction with some of the stuff I'm using with the game as well. So it's going to be as interactively, just pile on as much interaction as I possibly can. So it's appreciate what you guys do. If you want to donate to this, whether it's $2, $5, $10, $20, doesn't matter. Every bit of it that I'm going to do is going to completely go to putting it straight back into. I'm not going to use this for my own personal gain to put this in my bank and pay some bills off with it. This is literally everything that I do doing this. My wife has given me the okay that everything I do in this is going straight back to gaming. Whether that's buying peripherals for added on realism and all this other stuff, or whether it's buying t-shirts and buying stuff, merchandise that I can ship out from in-house with their own designs and divisions of different stuff going on, that's what's going to happen with the money. So I always want to try to set that up and let you know I'm not just doing it so I can cover my water bill. Now, we've got plenty of money to cover all that other stuff, but all this extra stuff, getting started off, that's what, it does help to have you guys help in that endeavor and help me keep putting out really good content for you guys. All the software costs money, and all these added on stuff costs money, so it does cost something to keep this going if you're going to be serious about it. So I definitely appreciate the support. You guys have already supported enough already. It's been crazy how much you guys have thrown into the pot over the past couple of months, so much thanks, love, and appreciation to you. Let's see. 1220, yes, man. Thank you for the stream. You are more than welcome there, Double A. Appreciate you guys. Yes, we'll see you there, Shane. Oh, thank you there, Fall. Appreciate that, man. Thank you there, Nickel. I will certainly keep it up. You guys have a good to see you there, Michael E, man. I will have a good one and a good night. You do the same. Guys, it has been real. It's been fun, but most of all, it's been real fun here at FTG. Dairy Part 1, Thornton Farm. We'll be coming at you Part 2 here soon. Hopefully tomorrow night, but we'll check. But you guys can look back on YouTube at my main page and actually see what's going on there. Usually at least try to get those up at least an hour and a half early. So I usually go live at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my typical time to go. So once you find that, man, you guys jump in there. Spencer, always great to see you, buddy. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? I'm just leaving out, man. I'm just ending stream, man, so you go back and watch. It was a good one today. Had a lot of good action today. It was a good one. So thank you guys for everything. As always, much appreciated, much love, and just really thank you for your support. It is awesome to see, guys. We will see you hopefully tomorrow night. Part 2 Dairy, Thornton Farm.